All right, all right, all righty.
All right,
What's
all right,
up?
all right.
Dude, Brad, we can hardly see you over all the other stuff you got showing there.
Yeah,
I tell him that all the time. He never listens to me.
Black Hole Pinball.
When Brad
Good,
was
do that on your show, not mine.
when Brad was backstage, I thought he was just doing this the whole time. And I'm like, dude, you don't got to do that for 2 minutes.
Exactly. All righty, let me go ahead and change the background on here really fast. Producing a show.
What's he playing with, Brad? Black Hole Pinball?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, and shove up
sec,
the
I'll make it
banner
better.
here for anybody who wants to join.
Oh.
There we goes. All right. Well, hello to you folks out there in YouTube viewer land.
What up, what up?
I want to go ahead and greet the mods, members, and everybody else. So let me see.
There you go.
Let me jump over to this screen and see who is in the chats.
All saucy in the house.
Moderators, I'm showing Rich Odello, Rebel, Little Alien, Galaga Guy. I think I got more mods in here than I've got viewers. There we go. And then members, I'm showing Kurt Mason,
Brad.
Goofy Foot, Vader, and then we've also got, let me see, I think that's all we have is members and,
Biggie D in the house.
yeah, we got MSU Rich, Meatball Saucy, Biggie D,
Biggie D.
that calls the ball, and then here on the screens, I got me's, the Sean's, the Brad's, and the Brooklyn's. A little echo from Rascal. That could probably be because...
It's very
That's
slight.
because Rascal didn't turn off his freaking speakers, idiot. You still hearing it?
It's more of
I-
like a reverb.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
too
Let me
bad.
take a quick peek at the mixer here. Going out to the stream output.
It's all good.
Let me just make sure. We didn't have a long time for a sound check here, so pulling in the stream, going to the headphones.
Bobby's right.
Should
See, it's good to
Check
have
1,
a
2. Nothing
good
out
number of
here.
mods keeping under control.
All right, I have no idea. All I have on is the NVIDIA noise removal. I don't have any other crap on
We
there.
all sound good to Rebel.
Well, that's
Here's
all
what you
counts
do,
then.
Rascal. You mute everybody one at a time, and you find out who the culprit is,
Yeah, do that.
and then you kick them
I'm
from the show.
Yep.
See you later, bro. All right. Nah, I
know it's not me.
I know it's not me. Let's see. How can I
Watch
mute
it be me.
everybody?
I'll mute.
All right, muting Brad. Am I echoing? Am I reverbing? Huh?
Nope.
I'm not.
Brad. It's Brad.
And
That's
then
it.
now that
Brad's getting
unmu-
voted off the island.
Brad!
and now that Brad is not muted, am I echoing, reverbing? Sounds like I am.
Yes.
See, there we go. We'll vote him off the island soon.
Now you know why
Windows
they had
open.
me here.
I'm, just used to it working. I mean, if we're all wearing headphones, there should be no echo whatsoever.
Try it now.
Testing,
Check
testing.
1, 2, 3, Brooklyn. Check 1, 2, 3.
I don't
Still
hear an
sounds
echo.
like you're in a baseball stadium.
Just here playing with my balls. That's all I'm doing. Just playing with my balls. All right. So I don't have any major topic for us. Community shows are usually an off the cuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
I did promise Brooklyn I was going to steal his shit, and he threatened to sue me. We had words, and so I may or may not say let's talk about 2024. I don't know. It's out there now. Shit. All right. That's how it
Look,
goes.
like I told you, YouTube is the Wild West. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
The Wild
True.
Wild West.
True.
Boom. All right, so let's go ahead and just do the usual that we do in the beginning here.
you're getting
we're
clipped.
going to talk about what we've been playing, what we've been watching, what have we done in the last week or two since we actually took off last week due to weather.
Oh.
I will kick it off in reverse order. Hey, Brad, what you been playing?
I've been playing a whole lot of Atari. Of course, I got the Game Station Pro, got the Atari VCS.
I finally unboxed my Game Station Pro. At least I have footage of it now, so that I can play the damn thing and then record a video later. So
Set up a system where I can stream pinball. So I'm totally set for showing pinball when I get the At Games 4K pinball.
So you're doing
excited for
total
that.
3 cameras or 2 cameras?
I can pop it up. That's what I was trying to show. I have 3 cameras right now. I can go to it on the fly, just like this. Bam! I'm ready
Whoa.
to stream pinball right now.
Now, is any of that NDI tools, or is it all just pure cameras?
All cameras.
You're using
Look.
the usual,
Look,
like,
all cameras.
clothes rack kind of scenario.
No, I got like a serious setup. I have a video on my channel. There's a short that shows my pinball streaming setup. But yeah, I'm set up.
I'll have to check it out. I've seen a lot of people do
Brad's such a
things
pro.
like using.
He's not going to tell you how to do it. You got to watch.
I will actually do better than tell you. I will show you. Go to my
Dude,
channel
I know
and
how
watch
to do it.
my
I used
shorts.
to do lights and cameras in the music business. No worries. But yeah, I was just going to go ahead and just take a couple of triangles, put them over the system, and put a couple cameras if I want to. In the past, I did NDI for most of it, but that's for OTG kind of stuff.
He did a good job. It's not easy setting up to capture the pinball machine. It's just I've tried it. You gotta get the right angle to deal with the glare. But I was watching Brad play like 3 a.m, and it looks good.
I like the compromise that Wagner did on his recent video, where he just did it as a 2-cam setup. One camera is hitting DMD and the back glass, so basically the whole back box. One for the play field. Rather than in the past, people try to capture the DMD, expand it, and things like that to show it off. So, all right. So Atari and some pinball. Looking forward to your 4KP.
Of course,
Check.
I do 2 shows too. I do Arcade Talk, which comes on twice a week, Thursday nights, and Saturday nights. I do Friday night arcade show. So Papa Brad's been busy.
Gotcha.
You have.
Yeah, I remember seeing some other people's setups, especially over on the. I'm trying to think which Discord that is with all the VPen folks that are like together on Twitch. They had some good setups too. Brooklyn, what you been doing, man? You been playing much?
Oh yeah, always, man. Come on. Vertigo
Was it been in the
2
real world, the virtual
on the
world? Where's it been,
PSVR
man?
2? No, a bit of both. But in the VR world, I just jumped into Vertigo 2. I've been looking forward to it. It's kind of getting, like, people are calling it one of the best VR games ever made, but right now it's getting a little bit of mixed reviews because of some performance issues. But since I got it, it just dropped on Thursday. They've already pushed out around 3 patches.
You said this is PSVR 2?
No, it dropped on Monday, and it's already Tuesday. They've already dropped 3 patches since yesterday, so they're fixing it up. But the game had already been delayed, and I think at this point they just needed to get it out there. But so far, what I played, I highly enjoyed it, and over the weekend, I mean, we were rocking on the iArcade.
Nice.
I was over at another YouTuber's house, Ichabod Crane. We did a show live on my channel, and we were playing games during the show, but afterwards I was over there for a few more hours. We were just enjoying, like, I load them up with games every time I go there, so we were just going through them, and we had a great time.
Awesome.
Did you
Sean,
try that
talk to me,
arcade
Goose.
VR experience yet or not?
I sent that out to everybody. I said, you got to check this out. I did join the Discord,
Yeah.
but I haven't loaded it up yet. But come on. If I put that here in a video and you didn't know, would you know that was VR? Or
No.
would you think it's an actual arcade?
I would think that's actual arcade.
Yeah, that's how
100%.
badass it is.
Like when I was seeing the footage, if that, even the thumbnails, if nothing said VR on it, I'd just be like, okay, this is an arcade tour. Because
That's where we're all going, man.
Crazy, man. And I'll get into what I'm playing, and I'll start off with that, just what I wanted to try out. It's just wild seeing the attract modes exactly how they are in the arcade, the sounds, the look, dude. It's so
the lighting.
realistic that arcades with like the tilted monitors are actually like you could definitely tell the monitor is tilted. It's not just all flat. It's like
It's nuts.
You can stand there in front of Popeye and look inside. Like it's nuts, man. It looks really, really cool. There's 4 floors and just candy cabs. It would be cool if they really had a way to put pinball in there. Like that would be the next thing. I think like we were able to play arcade games and let's get some pinball on there too. That would be really cool.
What I think it is because obviously that's a program, but you have to supply the ROMs for the different arcade machines for them to work. So how are you going to do that for a pinball machine?
Yeah, I mean, pinballs
So
have
that's probably
ROMs,
why they're
but that's
just sticking
only
to
for
arcades.
the background kind of stuff of the DMDs that doesn't handle the design of the play field and shit.
Gotcha.
But I would assume that you have to have a badass graphics card to really run that properly. with all the lighting that they put into it
Yeah.
for it to look that photorealistic.
Yep. Yeah, man, it looks really cool. Even looking outside, like there's nothing blurry. It just looks,
Yeah, it's
everything
nuts.
looks great, like you're actually there. So
That's where we're going. In a few years, all this stuff behind us is going to be gone. We're just going to be in empty rooms
yep, and just
talking
being
about our new
VRs,
cabinets that
man,
nobody
that's
can
it.
see.
With our 144-inch screen inside VR.
Yeah.
You know, you're not even gonna need a TV. Just watch everything in VR. But that's an
yeah.
absolute blast, guys. If you're on the Discords, you can catch a link. Oh, what's it called? I forget the name of it.
I
Time
forgot the name
capsule,
of the
something?
actual program.
Arcade capsule, something. It's in our Discord.
Yeah,
but,
arcade time capsule.
They have a
Is that the
Discord.
one?
You can go over there and get the download link. Yep. And that's also listed in the MCAP Discord. And is it elsewhere?
It's on mine as
Not
well.
everywhere,
It's in
I
the
think,
virtual
right?
reality on mine. Rebel posted it.
But
Meatball Saucy
besides,
did a video on it.
yes, he did. Besides that, Armored Core, I put away. I was getting so mad. I hit the highest rank, and I could not go any further, man. I tried so many different builds, and I actually gave up. I put the game away before, picked it up a minute later. And I said, I could do this. I could beat this boss, and I did. But I got like a few more chapters in, and it's just a hard game, man. It's harder. I feel like it's harder than Elden Ring and Souls games. Like, is that aggravating? You can't.
That's saying a lot because
Chapter
Souls
5.
games are,
They're
brutal.
very difficult, yeah. But yeah, man, I tried so many builds. I said I have other stuff to play. Goodbye, Armored Core. Still a great game. If you're up for a challenge, pick it up. It's a great game. The explosions are cool. The worlds are huge. It's fun, but it's just, oh man, I got so mad. The other game I put a lot of time into, and I actually beat it. Evil West. Evil
Hadn't heard of
West
that
was
one.
cool.
Tell me
was
about
a
it, man.
game I wanted to play for a long time, and it just hit the PlayStation Plus for the month. So it's a free game. Definitely try it out, guys. I think it's like a mix of God of War meets Gears of War with some Devil May Cry. But it's not like the combos are up to you. You're not like ranked on your combos like Devil May Cry was. But you get to have fun. It's unlimited ammo. You have so many things to choose from. Your rifles, your revolvers, your grenade launchers. There's so many things. And you can all keep them on you at once. And you can just keep doing these combos, man. And it's wild. The kills are great. The action's great. It's you can't lose, man. It's a free game. So I highly recommend everyone try that out. Evil West is great. I put about 8 hours into it. And that's, trying to find some hidden stuff too. So like not that long of a game, but definitely something to check out.
Let's go ahead and hit the chat really quick here. I got a question for Brad. Which 4KP did you order?
I ordered the Addams Family,
Okay.
so should be soon. Not too much longer. Hopefully.
What did you think of the footage that Wagner
man.
put up?
I am
Actually,
stoked.
I thought you actually kind of rebroadcast some, didn't you?
Yeah, we showed some of it on Arcade Talk. Yeah, I can't wait. Looks good. How do you feel
Definitely
about
does.
it? I mean, looks like there's been a big improvement since when they first showed it. So
It's the kind of thing to me that, and again, I've done some consulting in the past on V-pins where I've measured lag and things like that on the the flippers and stuff. Until I see it and feel it, that's going to be the deciding factor, and it's going to have to be kind of holistic, because you could go ahead and play a VPX pinball table from one person and then one from another on the exact same PC, and it's going to feel different.
Yeah.
Depending upon the physics that are used, depending upon what the flippers feel like. You could sit there and think a game is great, and then you sit there and play another table and come back to that original table and go, oh, shit. I didn't realize how bad this sucked.
yeah,
So it's going to be the kind of thing that until I, put my hands on it and see it and feel it. But for what I'm seeing so far, I'm seeing improvements.
yeah, for sure. From the video, it looks better. I mean, you have to
Yeah.
admit, from the video, it looks better. So I mean,
did.
that's what I said.
Yeah,
What I was
exactly.
highly impressed by when I watched that video was on the Addams Family, you have like the hand holding a golf
Yeah.
club hitting golf balls, and it really looked like it was popping up off the table.
Yeah, that's courtesy of Zen.
Yeah, the lightning
If you've played
effects.
Pinball FX, you can see that all the time on their tables. And they have the option to go ahead and turn on or off those extras, which I kind of feel is nice. If you want to be kind of old school and play it like Bally built it, you turn off all that stuff and play it that way. Otherwise, you go for the fun thing with the golf club and the golf ball and things like that. So looking forward to how they're doing that.
Cousin It is animated, isn't he? He's kind of
Yes.
animated on it too. So there's, I think it's good to have the options. I personally can't stand the ball trails, so I'll be turning that off
always
from the
turned those
get-go.
off.
That's all I would turn off.
The animations I like, but the ball trails have got to go.
Yeah, the
for
extras
me.
are cool, and to me, I don't mind the floating scores. When the score comes up and kind of
Yeah.
floats up the playfield, I don't mind that.
That looks cool.
But
I
the
like
ball
that.
trails drive me freaking
I can't do
Yeah,
that.
what the thing is with the Zen tables, why would you turn anything off except for the ball trails? Because it's not like they're trying to be replicas of existing.
Adam's Family is
real
a replica.
pinball. Okay, well, the hand is not out there with the golf club.
Yeah.
Well, exactly. That's why you could turn off those extras.
You
But
know,
those Zen
there's not-
tables
there's not-
are-
Yeah, there's
there-
not actual
there's more
lightning around the
imagination
house.
in them.
Yeah, there's
You
not
know-
actual lightning.
So I look at those tables as they're supposed to have all those bells and whistles. That's one of the benefits of having a digital pinball machine.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they
having
can
the
do
option is
stuff that
fine.
you
It's
can't do in
kind of
real
like
pinball.
when they
Yeah.
did those Gottlieb table upgrades and they made that ball that had the Gottlieb logo on it.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I mean, they made the ball animation look better, and it felt like something was happening. But some people are like, you know what? I didn't see that when I played this back in 1968. Having the option to turn it off, just like the extras in the Zen tables, I think it's a good thing.
It was good they put that on there because
Yeah.
that's how you knew that the
That it was
update
running
went
better.
through successfully.
Yeah. You
and
wouldn't have
could
known
see it.
otherwise. You wouldn't have been able to tell as much.
But they were way better. The original Gottlieb tables, the ball kind of had like a floaty feel
It
to
looked
it.
more floaty,
You
yeah.
did, yeah.
And let's say
I think just adding that logo alone kind of made it give you the impression that it's less floaty because you actually could see the spin and the rotation and stuff, and it didn't look like it was just hovering. So, I mean, it may be an optical illusion on us, but, kudos to them for putting that in there because it made it look and feel better.
and the best part is it was free. It was a free upgrade to tables we already had.
It was.
It
It
was
was.
completely free. Didn't cost anything. So
I'll be
glad I
happy
got
to
it.
see what they do with
The
those on
tables
the
play better.
4KP. I hate to die for it. Just want to let you know, bro. After this show at 11:30, and this is to everybody, I've got scheduled the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video. So it's a little YouTube short, less than a minute, but it's premiering today at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, and we're gonna go ahead and publish that everywhere. We've got the giveaway from, again, To Die For, which will be the Killer Instinct Arcade 1-Up cab. And Joel from Retro Losers Arcade is giving away basically a whole setup. It's a mini computer with the fully loaded SSD for, light gun games. Just supply your own light guns, whether they're IR or not, I believe. And you're rocking and rolling. So those are going to be the 1,000 subscriber giveaways. And premiering shortly after this show at 11:30 p.m. tonight. Go ahead and catch that video, telling everybody how to do it. Share that video with your friends, your family, your family's friends, your friend's family, and let's get us to 1,000 so I can give this stuff away this year, man. I want to give this stuff away. I want to say before July 1st. What do you think,
Yeah,
Sean?
that'd be nice. That'd be great.
I think we're at 816
816
subs right now.
Good.
Yeah.
So we need to get
Getting close.
184 more between now and whenever to give this stuff away. I can't wait for that show. I really can't. That's just
Hey,
It's
we
gonna
can
be
all make
great.
troll
It'll be
accounts
fun.
tonight. Come back and sub.
There you go.
know?
Bam.
I don't have any
Yeah,
troll
we
accounts.
know how those troll accounts work, though, Brooklyn. I
I said
mean,
we
I
can
know.
make troll accounts, Brad. I didn't say we had
I'm
them.
not making any. I don't want to have any.
unless you actually have them watch the video in its entirety, do a like, do a
There you go.
comment,
Favorite thing. You mentioned that
and
before,
watch
February
similar
1st.
content. It ain't going to help anything. I mean, I'm
Before
going to be
February
honest.
1st, Gallagher.
Hand up in the air to God. I bought 50 subs back when I was less than 200 subs. I bought 50, and I watched what it did, and it hurt the channel. It literally, I had to wait for those things
I
to
don't
fall
how
the
do you
hell
do?
off.
I don't understand how to do that.
there are places, and you don't have to go to the dark web where you go and find people to kill people. There's several
line.
sites out there that you'll pay anywhere from minimal to maximum money per sub, and they will have what they call organic, legitimate accounts subscribed to you. The only problem with that is if these accounts are subscribing to, let's say, my channel, which right now is primarily gaming, but is growing into some other stuff. Yet they use that same account to sub to a channel about sewing, and one about vintage cars, and one about, I don't know what else, for God's sake, but something dissimilar to my content. It's going to hurt the algorithm. YouTube will really look at it and go, this is just a random viewer. This isn't somebody who's,
Gotcha.
I can push more videos like Scott's to somebody else. So it literally will do it. It's a temporary thing, but overall, unless it gets you enough visibility to get organic viewers, it's going to hurt you. And there's my 60-second plug on buying subs. Okay. But you can do the same thing. And some of these places
right now.
have different tiers. They have, hey, do you want to buy subs? Cool. Do you want to buy
Send me that
likes?
link, Sean.
All right. Hey, do you want to buy comments? Okay. Or do you want to buy all and spend a fortune? It's really not worth it. But thanks for asking. You know what? So, Sean, did you mention you've been playing Fortnite or not? Because I interrupted you.
I have not yet. It was the Armored Core 6, it was Evil West, and it was Fortnite. Same old,
I'm
same
going to
old
refill my drink.
Fortnite.
I'll be back in a half second.
Go ahead, man.
Right over here.
Fortnite's the same old, same old. Nothing too new. There's been some unvaulted weapons, lock-on pistols back, which is nice. It's
No
just,
cool major skins people are going for this
No,
season?
dude. Skins have been absolutely horrible. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but they've been taking a nap on the skins for probably a month now. I mean, we had our holiday.
that was the only kind of
skins,
shit
but
that ever
there's
got
nothing,
me
like,
interested.
crazy. Yeah, like when you see a good collab come out, that's
Like
what
when
you wanna-
Mandalorian and shit came out.
Yeah.
That was a
When
season.
Star Wars first came out, and you had like a Darth Vader battle pass, and it was really cool.
Cheers, mates.
But there's nothing.
Cheers.
There's nothing really crazy going on in the store.
Sean,
But
I've never
Chapter
played
2 should be fun.
Fortnite in my life. And I remember when Fortnite was announced that a game called Fortnite was coming out. Because wasn't it from Cliffy B? Was it someone, the guy that worked on Gears of War? Isn't he the one that made Fortnite?
Oh wow, I don't know. That's a good one. I'm not sure.
And I just
tracks
remember,
here.
like that far. I haven't played it like when it first came out. I actually waited until Zero Build mode came out. That's what got me into it. I wasn't about the building, man. So I missed a long time of Fortnite. But when they introduced that Zero Build mode, I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked on the game. And it's just because I didn't have to craft anything. I didn't have to build these big buildings and stuff. I enjoyed it, man. I've been hooked since.
it's
since that came out.
insane just how huge that game has become. And I remember also when Minecraft used to look like you used
Yeah.
to buy it when it first came out and almost thought you were possibly going to get scammed. It was just this tiny little website, and now it's just like a phenomenon. And I still don't get it. I find that game, even watching it, boring.
Really?
But
I
Yeah.
didn't
Gotta
like the
play it,
build.
man.
Fortnite,
fun.
Minecraft, and Roblox are all gigantic gaming
Oh, yeah.
juggernauts.
44 million people, man. Fortnite got 44 million people
Wow.
come back to the game when they brought back the classic mode. So that first day when they brought it back, like all the way from the past when they first started, 44 million people were on at the same time. So it was nuts, man.
Let me ask the dumb question and sound very uneducated here. What was first, PUBG or Fortnite?
I think
It was PUBG, wasn't it?
yes,
Okay.
Was it?
100%.
Okay.
And I'm not even into those type of games, but it
I mean,
was.
to me, I didn't see Fortnite out until after I saw PUBG Mobile being a big thing, where people were at work playing PUBG on their phones. I fired half of them. Just saying.
So I knew about Fortnite because I was excited to play it before it came out, up until the point when I found out that it was one of those online only shooters and didn't have a story to it. And that's why I never got into it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I originally didn't get into it because of the build mode. I was a first-person shooter guy. It's what I grew up on. I mean, I used to compete at QuakeCon in person in Texas. So for me to be that kind of first-person shooter, and then all of a sudden, I've got to build a stairway to heaven that allows me to shoot people from a height. No, 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 no. Let me climb a fucking tree. Oh, by the way, this show is not safe for work. Thank you. Just let me climb a fucking tree if I want to be a sniper, or find a cool way up to a nice little camping place and a map, so I can be a sniper. Don't make me build some weird ass thing of wood and steel and whatever. I thought I was playing Age of Empires with guns, is what I thought I was doing the first time I played Fortnite, because that's the whole thing of Age of Empires is. Going out and, getting resources and building shit up so that you have a defense offense kind of thing going. I didn't want to do that with a machine gun in my hand. So until they did the no build mode, I couldn't care less, no matter how cool the skins were and stuff.
Now, Brooklyn, what if there was VR in Fortnite? Would you give it another try?
It's pretty much already done. What's the game?
I know.
Like that
looks
inject
just like
or whatever
Fortnite.
it is? Or...
The one that used to be a paid game, but then it became
It's
to
free
play.
now. Yeah.
What
It's
I
kinda-
think what it is, because it's on my damn MetaQuest 3.
I don't know why I forgot the name. I shouldn't have, but that's kind of, it's like I said, because I really don't play that style game too much. Look,
They would
you
call-
saw how
it's called the Battle
confident I
Royale.
was
Free one.
when you asked if PUBG was first, and I said it was. Meeple Saucy says
Yeah,
that Fortnite was first. See, I don't. What do
Damn.
I know?
By
Yeah,
5
well,
months.
I don't really play this kind of games. I play arcade games mostly. And pinball.
I'm trying to
Papa
think
Brad
what the name of
don't
that
play
game is
games.
on the Quest.
I don't play a
3,
lot of
'cause
console games.
I freaking have it. I just don't recall it.
It's
They're
the one
cool
where
and
they
all, I
launch,
just-
Pavlov
like
Shack?
in
That's
Fortnite,
free?
like you go into like that little tube and you launch into the air, and then you parachute down. That's my favorite part.
What is this Pavlov? I know Pavlov.
Pavlov is awesome. I played
Shack?
that. Kev Grant and I.
Oh, is
jumped
this the
into
free one?
Pavlov.
Population 1?
Population
Yes.
1.
That's it.
There
Pop
you go,
1.
Population 1.
Oh.
It's insane how much better it is now, because I bought it when it first came out to check it out, and then I returned it, and then once it was free, I got the game again. What they did for the Meta 3 on Population 1, it's really impressive how much better it looks from what I remembered it. And now
Yeah.
they're starting to do all the stuff where you have the different skins, you can earn, in-game money, or you can actually use real money to buy different, like I got this zombie character.
Let's see here. Can we make this
There it
go fullish
I've
screenish?
seen this a long time ago, man. And if you're saying this,
That's probably too loud. And good?
yeah.
All right. So yeah, this is Pop 1 on MetaQuest 3.
Yeah, fully built from the ground up just for VR.
I mean, I'm seeing a mix of not just, Fortnite / PUBG. I'm seeing some other, FPSs in this as I watch it. What are some of those other free ones, Sean, that are on Steam? I'm trying to think. I was playing one just for some points once. I can't remember what it's called.
I can hear you a little bit. I hear you a little bit there.
So this is a little too hot. Okay. No, that's done anyway.
I didn't know that was free.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
free now.
It's been free, I think it was probably just before the Quest 3 came out is when it went free. Is that right, bro?
You know why, Sean? Because half of these free games, like Fortnite, make more money than the games you pay for.
Yeah, they'll sell you a skin. You
Yeah.
know, that's how they make all their money, selling
Yeah.
skins and different things.
Pavlov
It's
Shack
funny.
was first, Pavlov.
My grandson had me put Fortnite on my PS4, so that's my exposure to Fortnite. He wanted to play it while it was over, so I put it on the PS4 for him.
Nice.
It looks like a really fun game. It's kind of a battle royale game. Looks like it's a lot
That's
of
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Looks like it's very cool. I mean, if I was into that kind of game, I would probably be playing that. It looks very good.
Well, I think what they did recently with the new, I guess, what do you want to call it? Not versions, but new activities or sub games within Fortnite with.
Oh yeah, dude, the festival, the racer.
Yep, the racing,
Lego?
the festival,
Lego's huge right
Legos.
now in Fortnite.
Yeah, the Lego is, I think, huge in
And
there,
that's here to stay. Like they say, the Lego mode is there to stay. So
which is
it's
funny
cool, man.
because they went with a no build mode because people hated building, and now they have Legos. It's like coming full frigging circle. Yeah, we're gonna build shit. Wait, you don't want to build shit? You don't have to build shit. But guess what? There's Legos. You got to build shit.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I don't play the Lego mode. I don't want to build anything. I just want to go out there.
But it looks so
get my
damn
guns,
cool.
start
I mean,
because
and win.
I love Lego games.
Some people love Legos, man. Legos.
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, that's
Legos
why
are just building
Lego
stuff.
Star Wars,
highest
Lego Lord of the
modes played.
Rings. I
Man,
can't
I'm-
count the number of Lego games
Yeah.
I've played in the past.
You know the Lego game I got 100% on was, remember that Marvel superheroes
Yeah,
Lego game?
yeah.
I got 100% on that. Like you had to play it so long, you had to go back and replay all the missions with different characters.
I do like the game.
I got so much gameplay out of that Marvel Lego game.
Harry
did
Potter.
love
Was
those.
good.
What was that
all the
one
Lego
that was
games.
kind of like a Vice
I
City
do. I
or
love
something?
those. I love those. It's a
But they just
guilty pleasure.
overloaded you with too many of them. Right now, the best to me, the best Lego game is the new one that
Star
just
Wars.
came out on the Meta 3, where it's almost like a mixture of a puzzle game, but to solve the puzzles and help the little characters, you go from the story in the game to just relaxing, hanging out, and building Legos. And they show you what you need to achieve, and you have to build it. It has to have a proper structure or it'll collapse. So I've been really enjoying that. You can play that in mixed reality or full virtual reality. I've tried both.
What's the game called?
Lego Brick Tales on the Meta 3. I find the full VR just to be way better. They just do a very gradient background, because for some reason what I noticed when you put it into MR, the graphics of the Legos and everything kind of get a little bit jaggy edges to them, but when you go full VR, it looks beautiful.
Nice. Who's that? Who's that? Who just came in here?
Retro Lizard.
We
Yeah,
got
those
Joel in the
What up,
house.
buddy?
What's going on?
Those Lego
Alright.
games are hard as fuck, man.
Some of them
There's
are.
so many of them though. It's like I
Yeah.
can't believe
I
how
like
quick
when
they
you
bang those
hold
things
on
out.
the Y button and they go and they build stuff real quick. And sometimes you don't know what they're going to build, but they'll construct something that will help you figure out where to go next. Always
I
thought
mean,
that was
there was
cool.
some of them just kind of hold your hand going through it, and then some of them, like Lord of the Rings, were kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do here? I remember my wife
Can
tried
be
to play the first
frustrating.
hour of Lord of the Rings or Hobbit, one of the two, Lego, and she was just handing me the controller, and unfortunately, she lost interest.
What do I do,
Because
you know?
it just didn't held her hand enough like some of the other ones.
That's how it was in
Doing a
Lego
sound
back
check
then.
here. Sounds like you got some background noise coming in, Brad. What's going on?
Is it Brad?
I don't have anything on.
Yeah, well, here, let's do a sound check. And
It's Brad.
it's Brad.
Turn off the porn in the background.
It's not the porn. I recognize porn. Come on, Joel. Jesus. I'd have told you exactly what website he was on.
It could be.
He's picking up ham radio in his headset.
That's what I think I'm hearing. I'm literally hearing, somebody dialing in Radio Tokyo or something or some shit. And
Can I answer
Joel
the
relays
question in the
that.
chat room from Meatball Saucy?
Yeah,
It's-
where was the question? Saucy.
It's
Here we
still
go.
in
I got
its
it.
it's still in its infancy, but I could see already since the Meta 3 came out that these developers are figuring it out and how to use it. So there's a new role-playing game coming out this month, which I have pre-ordered, where it's going to turn your entire room into the game. But the way they do it is there's like little floating structures and planets, and the stuff is going on there, and you'll walk around your room and navigate through the game that way. So they're figuring it out. I love the way some of the games now, like they don't even tell you they have mixed reality. Like I was playing Asgard's Wrath 2, and then I went into this portal, and it all of a sudden my room was in the game, and the creatures were like jumping through my walls and stuff like that.
No.
Brooklyn's
I
like,
haven't gotten that far in the game.
Wow, dude.
Damn, not going to play more.
I was like, oh, I'm glad I wasn't streaming.
Some of those experiences, man, they freak
You
me
must
out.
always wear pants while
Yeah.
streaming. Okay, just saying. All right.
Right?
Just in
I mean,
case.
you know, trying to stream
Joel
comfortably.
Joel
Next
may
thing
give
know,
you a super chat for $100 to take your shirt off, and you stand up, take your shirt off,
Yep.
and people see your bare ass.
Yep.
For the record,
Hey,
Mike,
developers, you
$20.
got to warn us of these MR. Like Rascal says, I could have been nude, just being comfortable playing VR. Or going to MR, I'm
Just being
streaming live
comfortable.
and
Exactly.
glance down, and that's it for me. I'll be the laughing stock of the home arcade community.
No, you'd be the highlight of the home arcade community at that point.
I mean, it depends on what he's packing. In my case, it would definitely show off how bad the cameras are in the front of the Quest 3. What's
Like
that?
really does
I
none.
can't tell what that is. What?
You imagine opening the door, going out, playing in traffic or something?
That's because like it's all about the push. It's not about the size, it's about the push.
God. Jason, little alien. Just bought you a killer sub, but it cost me a fortune.
Yep,
Good news.
that's
if
it.
you
Yep.
need any of this
Rascal, I just
subscribers,
checked. You have 10,000 subs now.
Sweet. And all it cost me was a few friends, organs. No problem.
What are you up to in subs now? What's your count?
It was 816 when we started this show. It's probably gone down. Let me see.
Yeah, we were down 45. No.
Let me. If I exit studio, that won't kill anything,
816
will
is
it?
good because you were in like the 700s like a month ago.
No, we've
I was
been
saying about
growing
my
at
voice,
about
yeah.
average one sub a day is what we've been. I think according to YouTube Studio, I've literally gained 34 in the last 28 days. Kudos
bad.
to a YouTube short I put out last night that literally grabbed me 5 in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
So it had nothing to do with gaming. It was one of those ones where I show off those levitating discs that I got from Kiss. And
Those
that
are
thing
cool.
literally went to 700. And what was it, Sean? Like 38 minutes or some shit I told you was at 700?
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
love
hashtag Kiss,
YouTube
that's
Shorts.
why. You gotta hit that right hashtag to get all those views in there.
Yep.
It
You
happens
got to
on
make a
TikTok.
short that when it
Shorts
ends,
are what you need
it-
for
it's
subscriber
exactly
growth.
what's happening at the beginning, so people don't realize they're watching it 70 times.
I have seen that
see a
before.
lot.
I'm sitting there going,
Loop
So hold
videos.
on, I've done that.
and I hate when you're doing that. Same thing happens on
2-second
Facebook. You're
loop
watching a
videos.
video, and you're like, wait, was that? I don't know. Maybe we'll watch some more. Okay, I'll watch it. Okay, and you've watched it 3 times, and you like finally,
Yeah.
fool me once.
Usually by
But,
the 10th run around, I realize, wait, I think I've seen this part before.
Well, of course, in the
Deja
first 3
vu.
times you didn't have audio on, so you didn't know. And then all of a sudden you put audio on, and you really still can't. Tell me
That's the
about
ones
it.
you can't tell if it ends too. It's like, is this the same thing? Is it just
Yeah,
the start?
exactly. If it's a constant loop, and honest with this video, I could have pulled that off because the video from last night was literally just me filming a spinning disc inside a stand
Yeah,
with
there you
background
go.
music. So
Yep.
I mean, the damn thing got 752 views in the last 24 hours.
Yep.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
It was
video,
4
video.
people, Rascal.
Yep, short of just a coin door opening and closing, talking about at games, 2,700 views.
So
I
do
mean,
you think
shorts
I
are
believe with the
important? If you
shorts-
want to see growth, you got to do shorts on
Yeah,
YouTube.
YouTube. I guess
That
YouTube
rewards you for doing
wants
shorts.
to be the next TikTok. So,
Yep.
but I gotta admit, we all have a short attention span. So sometimes I get like stuck. Like a short will be there, something that grabs my attention. I click on it. The next thing you know, it's 2 hours later, and I'm like 700 shorts in.
Did you see something cool?
Yeah, they can be
Joel?
bad. And for me, it's actually
The haptic vest.
either in YouTube or it's in Facebook. If it's one of those cooking ones, because I like cooking, and if you show me something that looks really fucking delicious, yeah, and it goes to another one. Okay, you got my attention. 3 hours later, I've got my hands. I basically look like Al Bundy in Married with Children. I'm on the couch, hand inside my belt, going,
Bottle of wild turkey in the other hand.
Me too, Rascal. We have a lot in common. However, I have my hand inside my belt too, and it is something delicious, but it's definitely not food.
Okay.
Yeah,
what are
you
we
know what?
talking about,
You know what comes in that shorts feed.
That's it.
You know what comes in that shorts feed.
Well,
Talking
what do you
about
get behind there
shorts.
for?
Who are the
Okay.
biggest streamers on YouTube? Who have the biggest viewerships?
Let's talk about that haptic vest for VR, man. That's fucking
Yeah, dude, I haven't
cool as
seen
hell.
it. So
Talk about
I
the
have not
haptic
seen it.
pants for VR, okay? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just lower the vest a little bit, and you got the haptic pants. I mean,
Okay,
look, when I
actually
get
depends on
shopping
how big
for
your
those
belly
things.
is and everything else.
Ready
Okay.
Player One is coming soon. You know,
dude, the first time I ever put that vest
not
on,
science fiction anymore.
when the day comes, and if I get hit with a bullet when I'm playing a VR game, dude, it's gonna scare the shit out of me. Tell me it's not gonna scare the
Do you
shit out of
have
you.
do you
'Cause you're
have
not-
one yet? Have you tried
No, I
one?
don't. But when
Oh,
you,
okay.
when you, I'm saying when the day comes that I get one and I put it on and I'm playing something like that and I get hit, it's gonna scare the fuck out of me. Scare
What's
the shit
good
out of me.
if like someone has a heart attack in VR, those things will just jolt you right back to life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It has
right?
a defib built in.
You get away with your Apple Watch so it calls 911 for you.
Yep.
Exactly. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, that's
I gotta try that.
That's what
man.
that's
I
turned
definitely
into.
gotta Try that out.
I'm not even kidding. I was first thing this morning. I was looking for those, trying to see, because Kev Gret got one. He loves it.
Oh,
How much
is,
are
is
they?
he that's that?
You look silly
Woozer?
wearing it, but you know,
I mean, we all look silly when we're wearing our VR.
yeah,
helmets.
you can't. Yeah, you don't
Yeah, but
realize how
Kev Gret's
stupid
wearing
you
it
look.
while he's
Yeah, yeah,
playing, Golden Tee. That doesn't count. You know?
He's waiting. A seagull hits him in the chest.
Between the Wooger and the PSVR 2, he literally looked like a cyborg.
I bet. I got a couple new names I'm seeing here in chat. Marine 50, I think I've seen you before, but welcome to the show. Chaotic, saw you sneak in earlier. Good to see you. And I see a Ray Delatorre. Not sure I've seen you hanging here under this handle, but welcome to the show, man.
You think he's Italian or some kind of Spanish?
I'm going with Italian. I'm
Italian.
looking at the spelling here. It definitely looks Italian.
Delatorre.
If he was Spanish, it'd be Tori. So,
Good point. Good point. Good point.
thank you.
You got me.
I'm from Brooklyn, for God's sake. I know how this shit goes.
Yeah, I just
All right.
finished
Hey,
The
so
Sopranos,
back to, we're 45 minutes in, back to the first subject. Hey, Scott, what have you been
What
playing?
have you been playing?
Hey, I'm glad you asked, Sean. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
So, working on Tears of the Kingdom. Speaking of which, Joel, how you doing in Tears of the Kingdom? Did you finish, or how you going?
Dude, I haven't picked it up probably since November.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
No,
busy
it's been
working.
sooner than that. You did on the road trip. That was in December.
That was Thanksgiving. That was the last
It
time.
was?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last time. Because
You know what's
what
going
did
to
I-
happen now? Because this is the story of my life with long role-playing games. You're into it, you're playing, and then you put it down, and then you're further into the game, where the game is now picking up in difficulty. But now you go back a couple of months later, you completely don't remember anything
Yeah,
that happened
what's going
before,
on?
and now you suck.
Where do
at
I
it.
need to go?
I got to
Okay.
recap.
And
you need
I'm
to
not the
recap.
first streamer to say this. This is why every game needs a story so far. If it realizes it's been more than a week since you've been in the game, tell me what the frack has happened the
recap,
last
yeah.
few hours I played, and then remind me how to play you, please.
I mean,
That's what every game
Amen.
needs.
I just
What's
need
the
I just
story?
need one of them
Story is-
arrows that points. Go this way. Go this way. You know, a
Right.
little arrow that tells you do this. You know.
It's Zelda. What's the story? Why are we finding Zelda's ghost go through all these places? That's the story, right? And then it's going to be the bad guy that's doing it. I mean, that's the plot, right?
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean, you start looking at all the sub quests. There was that one quest over by where the flying race of people, I forget what they're called,
The bird guys.
are, huh?
The bird guys.
Yeah, we'll go with bird guys.
Yeah.
So you're at the bird guys area, and somebody told you about some cool thing you had to do while you're standing on a statue at daylight. Yeah, you go ahead and perch yourself up there. You're too tired. You turn it off. You come back a month later. Why the fuck am I standing on this statue? I got no fucking idea.
Right.
But I'm getting vertigo right now, and I don't like it. Yeah. So,
A lot of times like that.
Tears of
man.
the
A lot
Kingdom.
times.
boom. Mortal Kombat 1. I'm going to finish at least one achievement tonight on Xbox since we're done with this show. I need to go ahead and play that and get to the 50% point where it gives you an achievement because I'm doing the daily achievements to get my points and shit and stuff. And other than that, believe it or not, I'm back on an old game, Bard's Tale. Only because, one, if you haven't played it in a while, it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's
Remember that
totally...
game.
It breaks the fourth wall. It's literally talking at you or making fun of itself. And it's hilarious as shit. But it's also probably in the top 10 easiest games to get Xbox rewards. Especially if you know the cheat codes. And the Xbox lets you put those cheat codes in all day long. So I'm literally playing as somebody who's invincible, striking at 100 times normal power,
Cheater.
and has like infinite funds. But I spend 5 minutes a day playing that game, and I get an Xbox reward for my daily stuff, and I get cool points, and go ahead and get my Game Pass for free every month, and a $10 gift card every month. So if I got to play Bard's Tale, which is fun as hell anyway, for 5 to 10 minutes a day, I'll do that all day long.
Speaking of bird guys and birds, have you guys seen Pal World?
What?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that
So-
it's like a Pokemon game with guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yes.
looks so
yes,
awesome.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Now, is
That
that
looks
out
fun.
yet? Because I've seen that
nothing
a
about
while
this
back.
game, dude.
and
I knew nothing about this game
Yeah,
until
that I'll
last week, and now
definitely play.
YouTube has blown up. There's early access. People are enjoying it. People are putting reviews out early on it, and everyone loves it. There's nothing negative I'm seeing about this, and it's going to be on the Xbox Game Pass the 19th. So, what's
I mean,
that?
I
Friday.
felt like it was Pokemon / Monster Hunter
Yep.
/ what is that one where you're Stardew Valley? It kind of like all three of those together. And then when you told me you could eat the things for nourishment,
You can eat them. You can put them to work. They can make your guns. They could do
Yeah.
This was probably like 6 or 7 months ago when I first saw the trailer for that, and I'm like, "Oh, new Pokemon game's coming out."
It's what it looked like,
cool.
didn't it?
And I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like there's like machine guns. I'm like, I was so confused
Like, this is our kind of
because I
Pokemon.
thought it was a
Yeah.
Pokemon game, and I was like, "Wait, this is not supposed to happen in a Pokemon game."
Yep.
yes,
They
it's
have,
basically
saw the
Pokemon,
name, Power
Xenoblade Chronicles, and Monster Hunter all got together for a three-way and had a baby.
Looks really
pretty
cool
good.
though.
Yes, Rep.
It
Can
does.
you, Rascal? Can you play a trailer for it?
Pal World.
I was thinking about that, but I'm already 2 drinks in. They were pretty strong, and I'm about to pour my third one. But hey,
Oh,
you know what?
shit.
Sure.
You're
Hey,
45
Goofy
minutes
Foot
in going
got
on
his,
3.
got his deck dock and condom. He thanks you.
Wait, what? Who?
You got your condom? Goofy
What
Those
are you
Foot?
deck
talking
dock.
about?
All those prizes you were giving out on your last show.
Sounds like a skin.
He always gives a surprise with his giveaways.
A skin, he says. I think it's called Pal World, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Power.
It is currently on the on Steam. Looks like they have a YouTube video, so Rascal can go ahead and say
While you're doing
present.
that, you got to get your hands out of your pants and have a drink. Cheers.
No, my hands are up here.
I need a new ice cube. I've already downed 2
I'm not-
drinks, and this ice cube is melting. So
Listen,
Thank
I'd
you, Gallagher.
rather
Thank
roll
you.
one right now than smoke or than drink one.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't
I-
smoke in the house.
I
though.
can't do
When
that.
when
There's-
Rascal came on my New Year's celebration, he was drinking.
excuse
the
me. When I
mango
appeared
tea.
on his New Year's celebration, I didn't
Yes.
come on his New Year's celebration.
You are the headliner.
I saw that, man. I appreciated that. I mean, I saw that and the outro. I was like, God damn, I feel special. All right.
This is it. This is the trailer.
This is it.
That's what it looks like. Looks like it needs more video or volume. Hello, people. There it is.
Come on, would you not have thought this is a new Pokemon?
Oh, this is
game?
totally
You're a big
Pokemon.
fan.
I'm going full screen to give me
Yeah.
30 seconds to get an ice cube.
Cooking the.
That looked like Raichu, by the way, and that looks like
Here's
Palkia.
Monster Hunter.
You can fly around. That you capturing them.
I'm gonna play this in front of my kid and traumatize him.
My kids will get a kick out of this. Hey, we can shoot you guys. Feel this.
How many parents are gonna accidentally buy this? Oh, new Pokemon game for the kids.
Right.
I'm changing my description. Final Fantasy and Pokemon had a baby.
2 hours later, they go in the living room. Their kids like in there eating
Yep.
what looks like a Pokemon.
Well, one kid's eating a chip.
They said you could later, eat the characters. I'm like, oh shit, they thought of everything. That's pretty badass. All right, hit the stop sharing
Mom,
button.
Billy just ate Pikachu.
Depending upon what channel you're watching, that could mean one of 2 different things, boys and girls.
Are those Pokemon scissoring?
Wow.
Are these licensed Pokemon? No.
They have
no,
a Mickey
they look
Mouse.
pretty close. I
they
swore
have
I
a
saw
Mickey Mouse
Raichu in that
first-person
video.
shooter coming out too. Have you seen that one? The black and
Which
white
one?
It's like a Mickey Mouse, like Steamboat Willie.
Oh yeah,
I
It's
saw that
black
because
and
the
white, but it's like a
copyright came up.
brutal. It's a brutal
yeah.
first-person shooter,
Yep.
and it's actually looks like Mickey Mouse. I guess because
Was that a game or a movie? I thought there was a horror movie
man,
based
There's a horror
on.
movie
game.
coming out too.
That's a
Yeah.
game.
There's a
I
horror
see
movie
first-person
and a game, a first-person
Yeah.
shooter. It's like brutal.
I want to see
But
the
it's
horror
like-
movie, but I want to play the game too.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. All right.
I wouldn't play it.
New
though,
ice
like I
cubes,
said, it's
wee bit of
probably-
soda,
Don't mess with the mouse. You know what I'm saying?
large
really?
quantities of Jim Beam Fire. I am not
Everyone's messing
sponsored
with the
by
mouse
Jim
now,
Beam
though.
Fire,
He's
but I
public.
should be.
Like
Mouse
somebody
has
took Mickey Mouse from South Park and just put it in a game with a gun.
Yeah.
Why do they
that's
call
what
it
is.
fire? Is it like Fireball?
Yes, it's a cinnamon flavored bourbon. However, it doesn't have all the yicky sugar that you find in Fireball. So, picture a Fireball that's not so sweet.
Speaking
Fireball's
of
kind of
alcohol,
sticky.
have you guys tried Beast?
No, what's this?
So Monster came out with Beast, and there's no energy, there's no caffeine.
I
But
saw that. It has alcohol.
6% alcohol.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I had it last night, and it tastes like I was drinking a Monster. Like I could not tell that there was alcohol in it at all. I was just like, this is a Monster.
How does it
So,
compare?
logo?
Didn't you try those Arizona iced teas that were alcoholic?
Those were really good. Yep, I enjoyed those also. But honestly, if there's something that I really just want to go out and drink something new, those Beast drinks, those would be it. Those seriously taste good, man. So I'm hooked on those.
Have you ever had a Four Loco?
Oh yeah,
No.
Yo, Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
forget
Yeah.
about those.
I made a Four Loco tree.
Just
dude. I had a
one. That
Christmas
was it.
tree made out of Four Locos.
Shut
I
the fuck up, did you?
hosted a show where part of the challenge was drinking a lot of Four Locos,
Oh god,
and it ended with one of the contestants destroying his house live on the show.
I blacked out.
Blacked
Completely
out,
blacked
yeah.
out. Like it just
Yeah.
went really bad.
Wow.
I bought two. I only drank them
Imagine.
once, and I bought two. I was with this girl, and she drank them like it was nothing. But her nickname was Blackout Betty.
I
And,
once tried one out of
Yeah, it was.
curiosity. I took like a tiny little sip. I was like, no, absolutely not. I'm not like I don't really drink hard alcohol.
I mean, that's
This
really
isn't that
tough,
bad.
too.
I've become very, I want to say immune to, but accustomed to bourbon. As long as it's a good bourbon,
You're in
I can
Kentucky.
drink it pretty well. You start giving me clear alcohol, and life takes a awesomely bad turn.
Like tequila.
Tequila,
I
very
love
bad.
tequila.
Well, I can
Although
love
I've got a
tequila.
nice new bottle of Cabo downstairs, and I still have some Casamigos.
Oh, I love Casamigos.
upstairs.
That's my
Oh
fave.
shit! I can't tell upstairs from downstairs. Cut me off.
Yep.
By the way, Brooklyn, why don't I see you drinking tonight? You not drink on Tuesday nights? Is that what it is?
I like. It probably looks like I'm some sort of heavy drinker because I always have a beer when I'm doing my show, but
Exactly.
that's
That's
the
usually
only
Friday
beer
night.
I've probably had all week.
Nice.
Yeah, we're
the
not. trying
wife
to go
and I
off
share
on
a couple of these drinks sometimes, and I'll
That's
do
good
the
stuff,
first
Rich
show.
Odello. I like that. I used to drink that a lot.
Winter Jack.
Yeah,
Okay.
Winter Jack was good.
What's the difference? Does it taste minty?
Man, gonna make me
I
try
don't know.
it again so I can tell the difference. It's been a while.
I mean, to me, if it's wintry, I still should be pouring some bourbon or maybe some, God forbid, what else would I put inside eggnog?
Ugh.
That's what I miss, man. I miss that the
Yeah.
eggnog disappeared from Screwball. They had Screwball eggnog, and I wanted that.
Well, I mean, I just mix mine with stuff. I buy the Southern Comfort eggnog and either mix it with Jim Beam Black or Southern Comfort.
Shit, I can drink
or
something
or I've got this
straight out of a
nice
bottle.
dark
Oh, yeah.
rum from Brooklyn, New York. That's delicious. I mix it with that.
SoCo and Pepsi used to be my drink when I was like 17. I can just slam a bottle of Southern Comfort now like it's nothing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
especially when it's cold. I'm talking like ice cold outside, and it's like 10 degrees outside. You're standing by the school with the kid with the friends, drinking the fucking bottle.
Hey, that's funny you say 10 degrees. That's exactly what it is outside right here. 10
Same.
fucking degrees.
It's 10 fucking degrees here too with a fucking negative wind
I think I
chill.
might be 11 tonight.
Yeah,
but-
we're suspected the next 3 days to hit some serious negative wind chills. Not looking
Oh.
forward to it.
We're getting a fucking snowstorm again tomorrow. We're getting 3 feet of snow in 24 hours between tomorrow and Thursday. My kids haven't been to school since last week Friday.
Wow.
Somebody shoot me.
Well, this is the scary part. It's so cold in Louisiana, they canceled school tomorrow.
Holy shit.
And they never canceled. I mean, cold. I mean, just cold. Like, I mean, we're lightweights here in Louisiana. We don't know what cold weather is, you know.
Right.
But I mean, it's just, you know, because we're not used to dealing with it, you know, icy roads and stuff. It's just doesn't happen here, you know.
No joke. Icy roads are no joke. I got 2 feet of snow outside right now. Like I said, we're gonna get another 3 feet in the next 24 hours from Wednesday to Thursday.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got Thursday and Friday as our
44
snow
degrees
days.
in Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Friday.
cold for Georgia.
Oh, terribly. Yeah. Now Friday we're expected to be as high as 27, which ain't gonna be bad considering we haven't passed 20 in 2 days.
Right.
And low of 8. Saturday is low of 0.
Well, we got
Wind chill of negative 10 to 15.
we got the lake right here. Lake Erie is like 30
Lake-
minutes.
Lake
you got
effect
that lake
sucks.
effect
Oh
snow.
yeah, so that's where
Yeah.
we're getting hit is with lake effect snow. Brooklyn, I'm in Buffalo, so we're getting hit with the lake effect snow, man, on this side of the state. It's hard. It sucks.
Yeah, lake effect sucks. I experienced it in Illinois and in Michigan. Hate it to death. Although I will say that snow in Michigan, I remember I was there visiting, well, not visiting, I was on a business trip, had a rental car. And as I get there, 3 feet of snow falls, literally, after I get the rental car. One, the cool thing was, for some reason, there was exactly 0 wind. It was like 4 degrees. I'm walking around in jeans and a t-shirt because, again, no wind chill wasn't bothering me. But the best thing was, and I think I saw somebody post this on Facebook, if you see kids doing donuts in the snow in a parking lot,
That was me.
I thought it
That
was.
was me. Yeah, that was me.
That is how I learned to handle
yeah.
a car in snow.
Oh yeah.
It was 3 feet of fresh snow. The mall was closed, and I had a rental car. That's how I learned. Just go out to the parking lot and go f***ing crazy.
Yo, I had an 87 Cutlass, not an 87, I'm sorry, 84 Cutlass Supreme G body, rear wheel drive with the 5-star mags on it. I would go to this parking lot by my house. We called it the Jubilee parking lot because it was a Jubilee grocery store. And the parking lot would just be dead. And I would just go in there with my friends in the middle of the night. We would just fucking do donuts. And rear wheel drive on the Cutlass, man, that thing spun. Yo, I have a lot, dude, 90-degree turns coming around a corner. I have a lot of fun on the snow, man.
Well, it's funny. I grew up in my high school years in the country. So, I mean, literally half paved roads, half gravel roads, and anything past that, which is, of course, beyond 100%, was dirt roads.
Right.
Handling back then a must have been like an 82 Chrysler Cordoba in mud / gravel / everything else, you learn how to handle a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I did a horrible turn from pavement onto gravel next to a canal. That's what we call them in Florida. And I swear to God, one of those 4 tires was not on ground on that one fishtail. Scared the living shite out of me. But those kind of, driving in that kind of conditions when you have all that freedom teaches you how to do stupid things that actually make sense later, like turning into the skid.
Yeah,
and
like when you're
stuff like that.
hydroplaning.
Yeah.
Or when you actually like hit a patch of black ice and you lose a little bit of control, you know how to get the car back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get your foot off the frigging gas
Yep.
and let the steering wheel fix itself.
That's rule number 1. Do not hit the gas. Just let go of the gas and just do this. Don't hit the brake either. You hit the brake, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Public
gone.
service announcement, you hit black ice, foot off the gas, do not touch the brake, let it fix itself, and then do things.
Cul-de-sac loose. No, I didn't make cul-de-sac loose.
Brake turn gas.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, cul-de-sac. It's clicked in my head doing the donuts. Cul-de-sac loose. Yeah, that's what it is. That's a good one. I'm going to use that. I'm going to tell my kid to do that when she turns 16. I got a 4Runner now, and I'll hit the 4-wheel drive, and I'll still do the 90-degree turns coming around the corner in the snow. I'm an idiot. I'll still do that because it's fun, man. It's fun. I got my
It is.
12-year-old in the car, my 11-year-old in the car. I'm like, yeah, watch this. And then she's like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, you got to learn how to handle the car, man. You got to take control of it. So let's get back on subject. Rascal, you done talking about what you're playing?
I was, but I was going to go back around into what we've been watching
Oh.
because part of this is something you've been asking me for weeks. So
Oh,
we're going
you
to go
loved it?
reverse, and we're going to start with B, and then we'll go back around the circle. So what I've been watching, usual on TV, has been Monarch. The season finale was incredible, and Sean will attest to that.
Yes.
For All Mankind, also Apple TV property, ended very well for the season. I started watching a cartoon on Amazon Prime called Invincible, mostly because I remembered that Omni-Man was the first unlockable character in Mortal Kombat 1, comes from that TV series called Invincible on Amazon, so I had to catch it, and it was really good. Other than that, the wife took me out to the movies to watch Wonka, which I have to say was better than the previous week, but she made me go ahead and watch Aquaman 2. And then finally, well, hold on. I'll hold off on this, Joel. I did watch Sisu, which was totally frigging over-the-top gore, and even the wife
That was
appreciated
awesome.
it.
That movie was so good.
It was really good. I mean, it's totally over the top. It's a
She's a one-man
solid,
army.
almost Western version of Kill Bill, is what
Yeah,
it is to
don't
me.
miss that movie, Sisu.
Yeah, Sisu.
Oh,
What's
it's,
it playing on? Is it on?
that's-
I
Watch,
think it's
I'll put that
Peacock,
in.
or is it? Where's it on right now? Or is it on Paramount? I
Is it
forget.
free?
Maybe
Is it free
HBO
streaming?
Max. I don't remember.
Is it free streaming right now?
It's free streaming right now on one of those streaming
That's-
platforms.
That's the World War II John Wick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with that.
because the
But,
same guy that made
actually-
John Wick made that.
It's on
Really?
Hulu, Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
the guy with the dog, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in World War II. Yeah, and he's just killing
Yeah.
Nazis. Yeah, the guy
Yes,
from
he's
John
in
Wick
Finland.
made that. Yeah, the guy
It's,
from
it's,
John
it's
Wick.
like a Finland legend or something.
Yeah,
That was great.
I wanted to see that.
And then I talked the wife into
Oh,
watching
that's cool then.
Gran Turismo.
Did you like it?
We loved it. I say we loved it. She was totally into it the whole way through. It didn't, skip a beat with her. Matter of fact, spoiler alert. Give you 30 seconds. And now, during the movie when he's racing the real cars, my wife is sitting there going, "Go into game mode. Go into game mode. Go into game." I mean, she's literally cheering on the character to go ahead and see the real life race as the video games that he used to practice. She was so into it, which goes ahead and says a lot for this movie. I mean, she digs a lot of geek stuff, but to take a video game based movie and really be into it, that says volumes. And the Coupe de Gracie, 10 more seconds of spoilers, people, is the outros where they showed the real character, the real life people that this is based on.
Oh, that's because I love that. I
That was
love
cool.
when they do that.
She really, really loved that. Guys on the panel, anybody else watch Gran Turismo yet?
No.
Nope.
But
I
I do
did.
play the game in VR.
Which
Okay.
is amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Amazing.
So,
Did you,
Sean, you've watched it?
Oh no, the VR.
Okay.
We're going to talk about VR.
Rascal,
Joe, go for
did you recognize who his mom was
The mom in the movie?
in the movie? Yeah, did you recognize who that was?
I'm going with no.
It's Ginger Spice,
No.
Jerry Hollowell. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm more of
She,
a posh Spice kind of girl.
I had her Playboy, so I recognized her immediately.
I mean, David Beckham and his girl just worked for me.
I just thought that was kind of cool that she played the mom in a movie. I never thought that she would be in a movie, and I'm watching it and I'm like,
Was that
fucking her?
actually hotter for you?
Kind of, yeah. I'm like,
thought so.
it kind of made me a little bit more interested in the movie. Like, oh, that's
I thought it
Ginger.
was.
I was watching it. I was like, is that her? And I had to IMDb it while I was watching it to make sure that it was her, and it was her. Yeah. So I liked the movie though. I thought it was pretty good. I thought
You
it was
watched
good
it again
adaptation.
after that, didn't you? Don't lie to me.
I only watched it the one time.
Let's see here. Let's go back to some of the people in the chat. Thank you. Maybe my wife watched Hardcore Henry.
That's
My
funny.
wife watched that with me originally. She didn't like it then. I don't think she'd like it now. She thought that was way too over the top, and it was for a reason. Joel, you've watched Hardcore Henry, right?
No, I didn't. That movie.
Fucking A, you
the
know,
trailer
just
gave me
leave my
fucking vertigo.
leave my show right
Is that-
now. I don't give a shit about the guy you got to talk to at 11 o'clock. Go watch Hardcore Henry. Okay.
All right, yeah.
See, I like this guy. He actually listens.
He did.
Well, fuck you. I'm back.
Oh.
What else is actually on
remove
par with
button.
Hardcore Henry? Not Hitman. Was it Hitman? Was also a good movie right on the same time frame as Hardcore Henry.
No, Hitman came out like 2012, 2011. No, actually, Hitman was earlier than that. It was like 2009.
Hardcore Henry was, I want to say, around 2013.
I'd say 2015 because I remember seeing it, the trailer at theaters
You're
with my
wrong.
wife.
Just going to put that out there for you. You're
Am I?
definitely wrong.
Are you
You're
sure?
fucking spot on. 2015.
See? I was dating my wife, and my wife knew what that
It was
was.
good.
And then we were watching the trailer like on the big screen, and I'm like, I'm getting fucking dizzy.
We do the
now.
math here. It's 2020. Okay, so yeah, you could be right. Yeah, IMDb says you're right, but you could be right.
Could be
Oh,
right.
you know what? With Meatball Saucy bringing up Spice Girls right now, and you guys see that No Doubt is going to headline Coachella.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would
That's
kinda wanna
actually
go to
very
Coachella
cool,
now.
'cause No Doubt was
Stefani
solid.
was on a. They
Yeah.
showed like a video of all them, and they're like, you know what? We should go make some music. And they're like, okay, yeah, let's get together. Let's go ahead and make some music. And then they announced today they'll be at Coachella. So that's
I
really
mean,
damn
nothing
cool, dude.
against
What's up?
Gwen Stefani, but No Doubt was the shit.
Yeah,
It was cool.
I mean,
were.
They were.
What do you think?
but they were like
Name your favorite No Doubt song, Joel.
I don't have one because I never bought the album.
Okay,
I just thought they were
Spiderwebs.
cool.
The Spiderweb.
Anybody else?
Snakes in the
Don't
snakes in the
Speak.
basket.
Don't Speak,
Speak was good.
also solid.
I just know them from the Clueless soundtrack.
They were on the Beavis and Butthead Do America soundtrack.
Yes,
They
they
were?
were.
Yep, Snakes in the Basket.
I had that soundtrack.
Tragic Kingdom, almost a perfect album.
That was the first
That-
album, right?
Let me see. It's October '95 is when it was released.
See, when all those bands came out, I wasn't into that alternative.
That's the first major
music.
Mine
album.
too, Rich Odello. Mine too. Bush is on tour also.
Actually, yeah, they just released. They said the tickets go on sale this week for Bush. See,
Yeah,
I'm
it
hip
sounds
to
like
that shit.
everybody's back on tour this year. Janet Jackson is going on tour this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
That might be worth watching. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm a Janet fan.
Black Cat's a great song.
I like Nasty Boys
Yeah, I bet you do, and the song.
and the video.
All right, so I'm looking at Tragic Kingdom. Best songs on here: Spiderwebs, Just a Girl, Don't Speak, of course. Let's see what else is on here. Hey You. Yeah,
They put out any
half
other
that album
album?
was great.
Did they just have one album? Did they put out more than that?
No, they put out more. Let's see. Tragic Kingdom was the first and the best. Then they put out 3 more after that before she went solo. All right, what am I missing
They
here in
are.
chat?
Bush is so amazing.
Da.
I need a quick drink. I'll be right back.
Did you guys watch the
Go.
Woodstock documentary where they were talking about they put out what was it, Limp Bizkit? Limp Bizkit wasn't the headliner; they were the second last act, and then Bush had to go on after Limp Bizkit. After Limp Bizkit amped up the entire fucking crowd, and then Bush had to calm them down, and everybody was like, "Get the fuck off the stage, Bush."
Amped is a definite calm term for what they did.
Yeah,
That was the absolute riot.
They did. They totally got that crowd going, man. I love watching replays of that.
Yeah, I love that documentary.
That
All
was a
right,
good
so
one.
I've talked everything I'm watching. Anybody else watching anything cool they want to?
That's what I was going to
share
say.
with us?
Speaking on that, that's pretty much all that holds my attention anymore. Documentaries. So pretty much for me, any documentary, every night I'll lay down, jump on Netflix, and just find whatever new documentaries there and watch it. Doesn't matter what the
I'm
topic
going to
is.
throw out one for you, Brooklyn. Any interest in soccer?
I'm not a soccer fan, but I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm not a tennis fan either, but I'm
any
watching
interest
that
in Ryan
Wimbledon
Reynolds?
series.
Does
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds?
Reynolds draw your attention?
Yeah.
I'm
Our
not
favorite
really-
Maybe
Canadian.
Rob McElhenney?
The American Gladiators documentary
That was
was,
a great
really good.
documentary.
If you saw that one, the American Gladiators one, that was really good.
What's that on, Papa? Is it on Netflix?
It's on one of those channels. I think Netflix or
That was-
Amazon.
yeah.
It's on one of
Or is
those.
it? Is there a 30 for 30 for that on ESPN?
No, this was like a
Like a
full-fledged
documentary?
It was like a
documentary,
full-fledged documentary, yeah.
broken into a couple of episodes.
It was
I
great.
want.
They break
Okay,
the
I
whole
gotta see
thing
that.
down.
Dude, I was a huge American Gladiators fan. as a kid.
American
I gotta check
Gladiators.
that
Back in
out.
the day.
Dude, you're
yeah.
gonna trip
It
out.
was
like,
really
how
good.
crazy
Laser?
it
Yeah,
was
I
behind the
had
scenes.
Laser's autograph.
Yeah,
Laser
Laser's
came to-
autograph.
No, I remember
You'd
Laser.
like it.
Are we talking about Netflix's Muscles and Mayhem?
Is that what it's
they
called?
were
Unauthorized
Yeah,
story
that's
of
good.
American Gladiators.
That was a good documentary.
All right, I gotta
Okay.
check that out.
I mean,
I just finished Sopranos, all 6 seasons. I started at Christmas.
That's a while
week,
ago.
yes.
And just
Sopranos
finished
is
all
still
of
awesome though. It holds
You know
up.
what?
It's timeless.
it. It does hold up, but a lot of the language that they use in it, if they came out with that today on HBO, there's no fucking way they would.
It'd get canceled.
Yeah, not even
They would get
HBO. Yeah,
canceled.
couldn't pull it off.
And
No,
that's
they
what
would totally
and that's
get
what makes it so great. It would totally
yeah.
get canceled.
It's funny
Right.
you say that because back then HBO is the only place it could have been.
They'd go
Right.
for it.
I thought season 4 was okay. I didn't understand the ending. I had to look it up, and now I understand the ending a little bit better now because I've seen The Godfather, and they did a Godfather style ending. But
Yeah.
it was. I thought the first. So jumping forward into season 6, I didn't realize it was 21
Spoiler alert,
episodes.
if you have not watched The Sopranos,
Not
we will be
spoiling
talking
anything,
spoilers.
just opinions. I thought the first half of season 6 was blah, and then the second half of season 6 was where it was at. I thought that was cool. Season 5 was awesome. Season 4, I kind of slept through most of it, and then season 1 and 2, I mean, were always the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spot on.
always
The very first episode when Tony Soprano goes to get coffee, he's talking to the psychiatrist, and the coffee was like, getting in a crazy fight with the guy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was great. I'm just gonna go get some coffee.
The pilot episode was a little tough for me because they were, I've seen The Sopranos. I never watched it all the way through when I was younger and it was on. I would just, I never had HBO exactly until it was free. So I only seen a couple episodes here and there.
It's never
But,
been free, Joel. Not even now.
Well, you remember I'm so old that you would get a free weekend of HBO. You know what I mean?
oh,
On
I remember
cable.
those.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Totally.
remember that.
And then sometimes HBO wouldn't turn off and you'd still have it on
Just
for
watch
a
it
week.
nonstop.
You know?
Or you sit
Whatever
there
was
and,
on there,
and,
it was
and
the only
you
channel
tweak
when
the
it was
knob on your analog
So-
dial so that you can kind of see it.
You check
Like
your
the sports
guide.
channel.
The guide
Yeah.
that was in the mailbox.
I never really
I'm
got
so
to
old, I
watch
remember
Sopranos when I was
WHT.
younger, but I never realized it also went up through 2007. Like I was
Yeah.
I was in my 20s.
99
at that
to
point.
07.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that it was up through 07 at that point. But the pilot episode was good, but you got to get through the pilot episode to get through the rest of the season because the pilot episode is like introducing everybody.
It
Then
was, man.
episode
That
2
was
and
the
3
shit.
where it starts to pick up.
HBO
But-
Cinemax was the shit. That's was like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you're
back
able to
then,
watch those,
yeah.
you'd be like, oh,
Didn't HBO have The Wire too? That was also incredible.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Wire was
that
a
was,
great show.
I was going to start Echo, but I didn't start Echo. I don't know what to watch right now. You know? That's-
Here, I'll go ahead and tell you, if you have anything else to watch right now, just put Echo to the side.
it wasn't good.
Unless, spoiler alert for the next 30 seconds.
These spoilers.
Unless you like the Daredevil universe and
Yeah.
characters from there,
I do.
that will drag you in.
I like that Daredevil.
Okay?
do.
And
Is
by the way,
Daredevil in
did you watch Hawkeye?
No, I didn't see Hawkeye.
Okay, watch Hawkeye,
Hawkeye?
first,
Hawkeye?
then Echo.
Honkai?
The movie?
I watched,
Or the series?
No, Hawkeye, the series on Apple TV Plus. No, sorry. Disney
on
Plus.
Disney. I
Disney.
was told Hawkeye
I
sucked.
watched.
Okay,
Who
those
did?
Daredevil.
watch
Who did
the last
originals?
episode of Hawkeye first. Of course, we used to watch the Playboy
put
Channel through the
pennies. They used to
squiggles.
be
Are
able
you
to, like,
kidding?
put
Spice
2 pennies
Channel.
in
That's
the-
What was
Spice
great
Channel.
was that the audio was still 100%. And trust me, this is for adults only. Any good
Carnival.
porn is more than half audio. Just saying. Okay.
And
I
others
think
But
this
like,
yes,
porn is
that
more
worked
than
out very
half
well.
audio. Who the fuck watches porn with sound?
Saiyan Spirits is kind of calling it. Kingpin was not a very strong character in Echo. I'll tell you
See,
that much.
I like Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. I thought he's awesome as Kingpin.
He is
the
fucking
Netflix
awesome.
series,
And
he's
I'm
awesome
glad
as
they've
Kingpin.
kept him as Kingpin throughout
Yeah.
everything.
So is Daredevil in Echo? You're not spoiling it. for
Spoiler
me, I just wanna
alert.
know.
Anybody who doesn't want to hear the answer to this
supposed to be.
question, cover your ears for 10 seconds. Yes,
Okay.
for
That's all I
10
need
seconds.
You have
Yeah,
6
No,
seconds.
really?
To-
Now you spoiled it for me.
He's in
I just
for
wanted
less
to
than
know if he
5
was in
minutes.
it. I just wanted to
I
know if he was
watched,
in it. Now you fucking spoiled it for me, you motherfucker.
No, you need to-
Motherfucker, you ask a
different-
question, I'm going to give you a fucking answer.
Did any of you watch Generation Z, that spin-off
Yeah.
of The Boys?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that
See,
was
now
good.
that is the type
didn't
of
see
stuff
it.
that keeps my attention.
Yo, when
Yes.
she blew the dick
Watch
up,
it.
oh my god.
Yes.
I haven't watched that one yet. I did watch.
Oh,
you
the
yo,
gotta
boys.
you
check it
watched
out,
that.
man.
I did like the boys. The boys was good.
Do you
It's
have
a
to watch
spin-off.
Boys
this
was
related to
good,
that?
and the
after
animated
The Boys?
series based
Or
on
can
The
you watch it
Boys.
before The Boys?
So you gotta watch it. So you gotta watch The Boys, and then you gotta watch
then you have
this,
to watch that.
and then this
Alright.
is supposed to lead into season 4 of The Boys.
Yes, it's going to be a
So you
segue.
gotta watch Gen Z to watch the next season of The Boys, which is coming up. soon.
Homelander is such a fascinating character. He's like, what if Superman was evil? You know, what if
Oh,
Superman
yeah.
was more human? You know,
Gen
Right?
Z
Not
brings
such
a
a
lot of
goody
that stuff
two-shoes.
into it
No, his-
because
Dude, his
mean-
lips fuck with me. Like when
Yeah.
I'm watching the show, Homelander's lips just
Yeah,
screw with my
Homelander.
mind. Like I can't watch his face. It's hard.
in what way?
It's just
Joel?
they're
In
just
what way?
weird. They're too thin. You know,
Uh-huh.
like it's like where's your bottom fucking lip?
Uh-huh.
Too much
Just
graphic
saying.
penis.
It's all about the lips.
There was a lot
Uh,
of dick in that movie. Or that
Gen
show.
Z is good. I will say that the animated series they also did would be worth watching, especially before going to Gen Z. So watch The Boys.
All right, I'll
Watch
check
that
it out. I'll
animated
watch that.
series because the animated series is talking about getting these kids at their youngest or manufacturing them. And then you've got Gen Z, the show. So I'd say that's the proper order to watch it in. And especially if you liked all the gore and Sisu, you will love the gore in the animated series of The Boys.
Sean, did
I
you
mean-
not see The Boys?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, on a popsicle stick.
oh,
I'm
dude,
telling you,
okay.
Sean,
hold on.
all you gotta do is watch
Go
one
That's why it won't
episode,
work.
Just
and you're gonna
that's
binge
it.
watch it.
He's
There it
gone.
is. He's
No,
gone.
no, I'm not putting up with this shit. All
That's
right.
an auto kick.
Okay,
You
you're
watch the
back.
Boys.
Go watch it.
boys
right
is
now.
good. You know,
As soon as we're done
it's
streaming,
one of
just
those.
go watch it.
Rascal, we look good next to each
Yeah,
other there.
pick it
for
right
a
up.
couple
Dude, I'm
seconds.
gonna message you tomorrow about did you start watching The Boys yet? I'm gonna message you every single day.
All
It's
right.
like
There
an
you go.
athlete.
All right.
Hey,
Rascal just had to switch.
hey.
Hey, Brooklyn wanted to, be beside me. I can't turn
Fine,
anybody down who wants to be
fine.
beside me. All
All
right. Every once in
Sean,
a
I
while, my
took
wife
so
wants to be
much
beside me
time just to
too.
position myself to be the same exact
go.
height as Rascal.
You know what?
You
You
just
know, F
did
you.
that.
There you go. You're number one. Okay.
There we go. Welcome
There.
to the
I'm
Hold on a
Boys.
just-
second. It's the Brooklyn and Us show. All right. Hey,
Welcome,
Brooklyn,
to,
what's
the
going on?
welcome to the
man?
Tuesday night arcade show.
Yes.
So I'm sitting up straight now like everybody else.
Look,
All
you're
right,
already
enough of this
losing
shit.
subs.
All right, put him back where he
I can't do
belongs.
that. I gotta-
All
I gotta leave.
just move him over. Let's see.
All it takes
There
is one
and
scene.
there.
The first
I
scene.
wanna be
The boys
next to
let me
Sean.
look. All right, we'll see.
Oh yeah, the first
good.
scene in The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that first episode. This is not like any other series where it does a setup. No, this goes in. Beg your pardon, everybody.
All you
Balls
guys.
deep
Look
Oh,
at
from
this.
the beginning.
Yeah.
I was-
Hype
dude, I
for
was-
the boys.
I was watching that laying in bed on my
Yeah.
iPad, and that first 30 seconds, I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
That's the girlfriend scene, right?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
All
good.
right.
It hooked me right there. I'm like, I gotta
It's,
keep watching this. This is great.
Yeah, it's a
Default
deconstruction of
is
the
going
whole
off on the
superhero
penis.
genre. You know, a
where
couple of
Marvel-
these shows have really done a good job.
I'll
at
put it to you this way: if you've ever
deconstructing
played
the superhero
Injustice,
world.
yeah, if you've ever played Injustice and fought DC characters versus DC characters, if you ever thought that was cool, you have to watch The Boys. Secondly, if you play Mortal Kombat 1 and you did buy the deluxe collectors, whatever the hell that has the add-on pass, yes, Homelander is one of the characters in the add-on pass. So
Is he?
it'd be worth knowing the character before you get that.
When does that come out? November?
They've actually
I'm
been rolling
glad
it out. I
about
think
that.
Omni-Man
Yeah.
was the first one to come out, and Omni-Man was in that show Invincible I've been watching on Amazon.
That was good too.
Quan
Which-
Chi is on Mortal Kombat 1 now,
Invincible
too, I
was
think.
written by Kirkman, the same person that did The
Yes.
Walking Dead.
Yes.
So if you,
Invincible's
a lot of
great.
people don't know it's the same writer that did Invincible, that did The Walking Dead.
The Walking
if you've
Dead,
got Amazon
it just
Prime
kept
Video,
going on and on.
Yeah, it got
Catch
too
it
long.
Eventually
Invincible.
just
You
lost
will
my
love it.
attention.
Oh yeah, what is this? What is this on? The boys?
The
The
boys,
Boys
that
is
end,
on.
Is that Amazon, right?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just It's on
As
Prime.
as is Invincible, by the way, where Omni Man comes from. Again, one of the first Mortal Kombat 1 add-on characters.
So what do? Do I go subscribe to Apple TV to watch Monarch or what? Because because I want
Monarch is
to.
totally worth it.
Watch.
Oh,
I started
Worth
watching
the price
Peaky
of admission.
Blinders, and I'm into it, but I'm not into it. So I want something else I need to watch.
What is Monarch? Is it the one that's related to Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's in the
Okay,
MonsterVerse.
I haven't watched that.
Netflix has Kong Island, which is, I believe, an animated show, and then Apple TV has Monarch,
Man,
which
this-
goes around that whole foundation that's been tracking, monitoring, blah blah blah, the monsters.
Does anybody that has HBO Max notice that all the HBO Max movies are now on Netflix too? Anybody notice that? Like everything.
Not all
I
of
don't
them.
have
don't
it.
have
Good
I
deal.
used to have that. I don't have
There's
it.
there's a shitload of movies that were on HBO Max that are now on Netflix, and they're on HBO Max too. It's like they must have like a silent contract going on.
A lot of that stuff's going back and forth, especially if you talk about Hulu. Hulu is owned by so many people. The biggest owner is Disney.
Yeah,
That you got Disney shows on Hulu and vice
I knew
versa.
that.
And yeah.
yeah. So Netflix has because like a whole bunch of movies just came to Netflix. It's like Netflix got the Super Mario
Hey,
movie.
back up on that one, Sean.
They
Go
got
back
they got a
to
bunch of the Batman animated series stuff. There's a bunch of stuff on there.
yeah. This movie right here, Godzilla -1, I missed in the theaters,
You're saying
and I cannot wait to watch this. If this shows up in Redbox, I'm there
Good
day
stuff,
one
yep.
to rent
it's
that.
got to be
that
on
DVD.
Prime. It's got to be on Prime rental soon. I rent movies on Prime.
Yeah, I that's one of those ones. I usually don't rent anything streaming because it'll come out for free soon. Fuck that. I am gonna rent this the moment it comes out.
I
That
pay
I'll
for.
buy.
I pay depending on the movie. I pay for it. Like the last movie I rented was Oppenheimer, and it was a
that'd be
$6.99
cool.
rental. That was a pretty good movie.
That's worth
I
it. I mean,
def-
it's coming
I
out
recommend
around
it.
mid-February.
Yeah, and it'll actually be on Peacock in
Peacock.
mid-February.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but I didn't know when it was going to hit streaming. So I'm like, well, it was Christmas Eve. I'm like, let's watch a movie, and I'm like, let's watch Oppenheimer. So I rented it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
you
rent
know, good
movies. I
movie
like
for under
supporting-
$10 all day long.
I'm one of those guys too that I support home streaming. That like day
Yes.
one when movies hit the theaters, like when we
Yeah,
were
that's
in
pretty
lockdown
cool.
and movies hit the theaters, like I bought Black Widow for $30 because I wanted to see it day
I'm
one.
sorry.
I mean, I'm not. I enjoyed watching it, and I enjoyed.
I fell asleep in the theater on Black Widow.
and I think that they should bring that back. I think at day one streaming,
It
The
is.
day one thing as an
Yeah.
option is cool.
right for $30 is
Like-
fine because if you go to the movies, you're spending $30 at the movies, but now
Okay.
you're at home.
I just called you stupid
Sometimes you
for
can't
paying
get to the
for
movies,
Black
you know?
Widow, but
I
I
agree.
did that for like Mulan or some shit. So
Right.
okay.
Just let me watch it in my home,
I'm at the point where I enjoy watching movies more at home than in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
I
pause
enjoy
it.
the movie
You got your
theater,
own
but-
Oh, yeah.
stuff going on.
I'm a huge fan of going to the movies, but I'm also a huge fan of watching movies at home if I can't make it to the movie theater. You
I
know?
agree.
To me and the
100%,
wife, it's all
Retro
about
Wizard.
the experience. So if it's
Yeah.
something that looks better on a screen bigger than what I've got, and we are, let me see, we're
Well,
about
like
8 feet from a 65-inch TV.
right,
But if you're talking about a space opera kind of movie,
that's something different. You want to experience that in the movies.
the word,
Right.
if you put the word
Like,
Marvel in
weird.
front of most movies and shit
I'll
like
watch
that,
that at
or
home.
Star Wars, to me that is, yeah. I mean, I subscribe
Like-
to this AMC thing where I get a movie every month for $8,
Yeah,
and it rolls over and shit. So right now we have like 5 credits. To me, that's when you go to the theater and watch a theater thing, something that has Dolby Atmos and the big ass
Yeah.
everything going on the
Like
screen
Top
that
Gun.
you just yes,
yeah.
the
Like
kind of
Top
thing
Gun
that you
2, I
don't
see
want to go
on the
take a
IMAX.
piss on so bad.
Right,
Nothing like a
Okay.
$70 popcorn.
right.
Yeah.
Or like, I
Yeah.
know, right?
Right.
I mean, you know what though? They got the popcorn bucket that's got the characters on it now for like the movie, and then you get the cup with it. And I'm a big fan of that because I used to be the kid that you would go to McDonald's and get those like Jurassic Park cups and the
Sure.
Batman cup, the super
Put
size
a
cup.
VR headset on,
Right.
go to a virtual theater, enjoy
And then
the
I'll,
movie there.
I'll spend the
Enjoy your
30
popcorn
bucks
home
and
and your
the
candy
popcorn
bars.
and the cup so I can get the cup and the bucket.
The last
I got
time
a
we
couple
went
of
to
them.
the movies around here, it was something different that I've never done. You had to reserve your seat in advance,
Always,
And-
yes.
and
I
all,
like that.
and it was almost like they had it was almost like being in a restaurant. Like a waiter will come up and take your order, and your seat can recline all the way back. and there's
Yeah.
a lot of space in between it. It's like a new style of
There's
movie
Yeah.
recliners.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a nice
Yeah.
theater. It's a good thing.
I like that
We've
I
got
don't have to wait
reclining
45
seats.
minutes.
Go ahead, Joel. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I like that I don't have to wait 45 minutes in line to get a good seat in the movie theater anymore. I
Yeah.
can just reserve it online 4 days in advance, and then go to the movie theater 5 minutes before the movie starts, and then
It's
begin.
better.
Yeah, I'm not
It is.
rushing.
It's better.
Back
It's
in
way
the
better.
90s, when I was living in Florida, they had this one chain. I can't remember what it was, but every one of their movie theaters around South Florida had like a different theme to it. One of them almost looked like an Egyptian temple, and they
I
had
don't
giant
remember this.
arcades. And I used to go to those movies constantly, and then hang out in the arcade, go to the
Yeah.
movies.
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
what
there was-
theater you're talking about. Are you talking
I
about
can't
some in the
remember.
Pompano area or something?
Is that you're not
Yeah.
talking about like a
Yeah, all around
So
that
I remember
area.
I remember a theater in the Pompano area because the ones in Coral Springs weren't that cool. But for closer to the coast, there were some cooler theaters. Yeah.
I had never seen anything like that coming from Brooklyn, so I went to the Canarsie movie theater, which was like you can smoke in there. It was like
Hey,
that's
I
type
love New
movie
York
theater where
theaters,
like
okay?
the movies rated are like, yeah, no problem, go ahead in.
Yeah. Light up,
That's what-
Johnny.
No, that's what threw me off about The Sopranos. I'm watching, and I got to remember, like, it's 1999, 1998, and, like, they're smoking in restaurants still. They're smoking in the bar still.
It's a
I'm like,
different
you can
time.
do that back. They got the Mar bread packs. I'm like, fuck, I just haven't seen a Mar bread in, like, 15 years.
Hey, if you're doing a period piece in the movies, and I don't see you like if you're doing like a '70s kind of period piece, and you're not smoking everywhere, including
Oh,
on an
yeah.
airplane, you're fucking doing it wrong.
Saucy's
It's,
right.
it's not a 70s movie then. You're not doing it
All right,
right.
let me see here what Saucy's got.
That's right.
So many movies not worth theater. Gotcha.
Right, like Aquaman. I would have rented that from home.
So
You know
would
what
I,
I mean?
but
Day one.
happy
The
wife,
Mar-
happy
the Mar-
life. Okay.
The Marvels. Oh, I wasn't taking a shot, Rascal. I'm sorry. The Marvels.
no,
I would
trust
have
me.
watched
Yeah.
that from
I told her I
home.
wouldn't go to this theater to see this if it wasn't for her.
Did you guys see Avatar, the new one in theaters?
I
Yes.
did. I saw
That was in
in
it. Did
theaters.
you see it with 3D?
Saw it on IMAX.
I saw
Yeah.
it. I saw it in the theater.
Dude, that was an experience.
It was good.
It was gorgeous. The water was
The
amazing.
cinematography was
Yes.
really good, and the effects were good.
Yeah, that movie
Yeah,
was.
that
that's a
to
movie you
me,
see in
that's
theaters.
the experience you go for the theater in.
Yeah, you rent that at home, you're not going to get that same experience at it. No way.
No. But
No.
granted, you could pause it at home, go take that piss you were thinking about, come back,
Right.
watch the movie.
Yeah.
But they don't
By
make
the
3D
way,
TVs no
refill
more.
your drink. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, Canarsie
exactly.
movie theater. We were like
Suds and
12
cinema,
years old.
Pictures of beer
Going
in a
to see
movie.
Cheech
Suds
and
and
Chong.
Yeah.
There you go,
cinema.
man.
Okay,
I want a
this is
picture.
the
I
thing
want a
I'm
picture
talking
of
about.
beer while I'm watching the movie.
Let's
I can't do
appreciate
that
what Goofy
because
Foot
I-
says here.
I got a baby bladder, so if I start drinking beer at the movie, I'm getting up and peeing every 5 minutes.
Run P is the best application in the world.
And then when I'm paying $30 for a movie,
Yeah.
yeah,
All
like
right,
you
let,
feel
let-
like
let me go back to Goofy
Th-
Foot
this
here.
piece cost me $2.50 every time I have to get up out of my seat. It's $3.
it's a
Now,
$7
there
beer.
are some commercial theaters out there. I think who bought Movie Tavern? I'm trying to think who it was.
Regal
That's
does
what they got. They
No,
got
it
a
wasn't
movie
Regal. It was
tavern by
somebody
me.
else. I
Well,
can't
Regal
remember the
does.
guy's
Give you a
face who
break.
does that. But so you have the Movie Tavern. It's a commercial place. Kind of okay food and stuff like that. But if you have a really good Suds and Cinema, and when I lived in Florida for a bit in the early 2000s, over in like the Tampa Bay area, there were places that literally had, I want to say like folding tables where the family can sit at
I can't imagine.
and
that,
be
dude.
served, your meal and shit like that. It wasn't like regular theater with meal service. It was kind of like tables and chairs and everybody gathering around kind of stuff. And those are the kind of cinemas I liked. The movies were probably at least 2 months old, but you had good food, good beer, and a good environment to sit around. You weren't just watching a theater with food. You were hanging out with friends and family. That's the kind of shit that I like. And probably the wife and I keep saying we're going to go ahead and buy an old broken theater and redo it like that. But that's
Last Action
in
Hero
some near
style?
future.
Did you
Was
ever?
that Joel?
I was gonna say like Last Action Hero style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Did you guys have like a cheap theater around here, like a $2 show? You guys have that?
We used to when I grew up,
Right.
and
Yeah, when I
right
grew up,
after I
it's like
moved to
that.
the Lexington area in Kentucky, they did, but they've all closed down.
Yeah, it's mine too. But
It's
I mean,
all
that was another
chains
thing that
anymore.
I used to love to do.
Chains.
You know, the movie would hit the crappy movies would hit the $2 movie faster than the good ones. You go to the $2 show, and then you can go see the movie. I seen
Yeah.
Anaconda at the $2 show.
So some of my
Yeah,
favorite movies.
$4,
I saw
yeah.
Return of the Living Dead at the $2 movies. That was
Nice.
awesome. I'll never forget. You know, the $2
I used to
movies was
go.
good.
Canarsie had 3 movie theaters, so I used to go watch a
Yeah.
movie and then linger around because they would have like art. They had like Tempest. That it was this is a long time ago, so that was
Right.
like, and they would always have like 1 or 2 arcade games there. You'd hang out, play those, and then sneak into the next movie,
Sneak in the next one,
and then sneak
That's
into
right.
the next movie. So I'd go there in the morning and be there all day watching
Yeah.
movies.
It's an experience that you would have. That would be our day. We're going to the movies. We'll see you later.
Go into 12, get picked up at 9. You know,
Yeah.
Or like when
sneak in.
Flash Gordon came out.
That's
we
before they
literally
had
just-
where everyone got assigned a seat. You know, you could just no. They didn't know how many people were in the movie theater. There was
Yeah.
nothing to it. It was like once
Nope.
you got past that ticket counter, there was no one to stop you from watching movies.
Some of them even had the old school tickets too, where it wasn't a real movie ticket. It was just like a stub
Yeah,
and just a ticket, like a raffle ticket.
can't do that anymore.
No.
All seats are assigned.
All
We would
right,
watch the
and
same
we got
movie
a
all day
comment here
long,
from Little Alien to Brooklyn. Says that brick wall is still fire.
Yeah, dude, that was cool.
That looks
Is that-
nice.
Thank
Is
you,
that,
still in the work.
Is it real brick or is it
No,
wallpaper?
it's how like you can buy soundproofing for your studio.
Yeah.
It's that soundproofing, but molded into like the shape of brick, so it
That's them right
it
here.
actually has like a texture to it.
Nice. That's cool.
Here's a good one.
That's good.
Any 3D movies in VR better than others?
I haven't watched
seen
any
the
of VR.
Like I've seen some
If you-
like random things in VR chat that people were watching, which were really cool. But I really don't. I can't recommend anything. I haven't watched like a full movie in VR.
If you want
I
to
haven't
watch,
watched
so
the
if you
full
want to
movie
just
yet in
check
VR
out,
either.
if you have VR and you just want to get an example of what 3D is like, a 3D movie, get big screen and just
Yes.
go into the movie theater to the 3D trailers room, and it
That's
and
it.
it
Yeah, that's where I've
plays
seen it.
the
Yep.
3D trailers over and over again. I can tell you this: it's better than the 3D in any movie
Yep.
because you're already in VR, so it looks amazing. But I've never actually watched one from beginning to the end. Just all the trailers that they do.
My
in the
old
movie.
TV
I got the,
was like 3D glasses, and nothing compares, man, to watching just a clip in VR. Like it's just
Before
wild.
they had VR, I used to have. Do you remember years back? They had the Nvidia 3D glasses. They were like
Yep.
plug in. You had to put the into your graphics card, like plug it into your computer, and it would do 3D on your screen.
Nah,
And it was supposed to turn all your games 3D.
damn, nah.
Did that work?
It worked pretty good.
I mean, it didn't suck.
The better
Yeah,
stuff
sounds like it
was
didn't
like
suck.
like the demo stuff. But the whole point of that was it was supposed to turn any game that you played on your PC into a 3D game if you wore them.
Well, I was impressed with that. You had me get that virtual desktop, and they have a
Yeah.
movie theater
Yes.
in there. I mean, you can just watch anything in there, any video. You can watch YouTube in there if you want. It's incredible. I mean, your screen can be any size when you're in VR.
Well, but you have YouTube in VR, so
Yeah.
you don't need to do that.
We've done that. We've gone in and watched like YouTubers we don't like, and we're throwing tomatoes at the screen and booing.
That's right. You can't throw tomatoes at the screen when you watch the nap.
All right, gang. We've had
That's
folks
what they're doing
here
to our
watching
show.
us. We've had folks here watching us for 90
That's what I'm gonna.
minutes.
That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna watch the replay and do that.
And then
for
throw
2 hours.
tomatoes. Yeah.
Yes.
I need to go ahead and give
That's it. It's
away
food fight
a
time.
Steam game, folks. Let's go ahead and throw up the chat here. And so I'm going to give away a Steam code for Stygian Reign of the Old Ones. This is courtesy of a friend of the channel, Ritual Dello. Let's go ahead and watch this video in full screen and see what the hell this game's about. And by the way, if you want to participate in getting this game, hashtag Stygian. Yeah,
Good
as
luck.
much as I've had to drink, that's hard to spell.
Yeah, it is.
Stygian.
It's right there, and I don't even know how to spell it.
Stygian.
We
I can't
dwell
type that.
under alien skies now. like worms
Nope, where's that?
burrowing through the carcass of this
I'm gonna
doomed
find it.
town we live. We are the ones who
Oh, it's
learned
so
in
loud.
most
Oh my
tragic
God.
fashion
I
that the
thought so.
boogeymen are real.
Now,
Yep, good.
We are the ones
Perfect.
who witness day after day their loved ones plucked from
Stygian,
existence
Reign
by
of the Old
demons.
Ones. I'm going to start a 2-minute timer on this. We give this
The
away.
tyrants of the mob, and in this pitiless playground wherein they exploit the meek. Then there are the depraved fanatics of the cult. Those who
The
have been
artwork
cleansed
at
by
first
the
was
pain
giving me a
and
little
born anew.
of,
Those who believe
I don't
the
know, Walking
encroaching
Dead.
darkness
Now I got
is
nothing.
their only savior. Oh God, what have we done to deserve this?
all right, first
God be
entry, there's
damned.
second entry, third
He
entry.
is long
Got
gone
3 so
from
far.
This place. There are only monsters now. All that
Rich
is
Waddell giving us
left
a hashtag
is
hash
to
brown, as we
sit
always
and wait for
appreciate.
the merciful end. Yet there is someone in this
Jason
town,
said that rash does
someone
clear in
with
10 to
purpose,
14 days if you have
someone
Stygian.
preparing in resolute fashion
This is
for
a
the
dark
destiny
game,
that awaits
Rich
at the
Waddell
end of
says.
the dark road.
What is this?
Recruiting eccentric followers
Stygian.
to their doomed
Stygian, Reign
cause.
of the Old
They are
Ones.
the ones I truly
This on Steam?
They
Steam.
will surely suffer.
This one looks
Stygian,
fun.
P-Dubs, welcome, buddy.
Hey, Dubs, good to see you, man. It's
Dark
called
Games.
Stygian.
B-Dubs in the house.
There's your hashtag STYGIAN.
It sounds like an infection.
That's what
Exactly.
Jason has.
They do have creams for that.
10 to 14 days.
I'm
All right,
calling
let's
out
see
tomorrow
here.
and say I have Stygian. Can't come in today.
If you win, I mean, you can.
I had Stygian once. I got rid of it.
I'm gonna get this from my Steam deck. It's good.
Yeah, this dude
Looks like a good Steam Deck game.
Too scary.
Let's go ahead and check to see if it is Steam Deck compatible. It says it's playable on Steam Deck.
Nice. I'll take playable.
Playable is worse than not playable, right?
Busy with,
I'm showing 9
busy.
seconds left.
P-Dubs. Be here sooner, but C, he's buying emoji comments. There it is. That's what he's been doing.
You heard it here first. P-Dubs has been out there trying to find the best deal on emoji comments. Honestly, Dubs, I could go ahead and give you all the emoji comments you want for a fraction of what you've been spending. Nice one, Lillian. Too soon. Well, that's for those who've been watching the drama in other places. So let's go ahead and share this screen. We only have 6 entries right now for Stygian. I'm going to give you guys a count of 10. Do you hashtag Stygian and get yourself in on this deal? That's hashtag Stygian, not hashtag hashbrowns. STYGIAN. Going once, going twice. Oh my God, there's only 6 people. Who's going to win?
Good odds.
It's going to be a head shake.
It's going to be Marine 50.
Oh!
Damn you, you are a
Big
son of a biscuit eater.
He wins a lot of stuff.
He's got a
Handshake.
horseshoe. He's got a horseshoe.
Is it like Diablo?
It didn't look like it was like Diablo. Did it look like it was Diablo to
He
you?
didn't see the actual gameplay. I don't think it looked like Diablo.
All right, Headshake TV, shoot me an email just to keep
different,
me
man.
honest,
It's a
and
dark
I will
game.
go ahead and get
Well,
that out
Diablo's
to you.
dark too.
Well, darn it
They
to
didn't really
heck,
show much gameplay.
you know, our boy did not see any of this. Hold on a second. Okay, just looking at all my chats going on in life. Let's find the next game. We'll give away 2 in a
Hey,
row
hold on.
here.
Wait. Look at this.
What?
I
Whoa.
want Retro Lizard to
Joe,
have the code.
Headshake wants you to have this code.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Okay with that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna say no. Thank you,
Enjoy.
Chet. Thank you.
Headshake, thank you for giving that out to Joel, aka Retro Lizard. Joel, I'll shoot you that in the chat.
Shout out
later.
to Headshake. You're the fucking man. Thank you, dude.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he's
He
the
does
fucking
not
man.
suck.
Man.
No, he does
All
not.
right. Let's see. I've got
Oh,
a.
crap. I
Let's
can't
go ahead and give
even
another
redeem
game
it.
away
Game
here then.
Stygian.
Hit that thumbs up.
I've got a game here. It says it's called Hero of the Kingdom 3. Let's see if this is where the shine can play. Hero of the Kingdom 3.
Man, he won something for me already.
There you go. All right, so I'm going to give away one more. Let's go ahead and get this changed out here. Sharing
In all
and
fairness,
giveaway.
the next person getting something free is Sean. Yeah, he's getting the demo prototype of the retro gun box, the actual box.
All right.
All right,
Excite, man,
I'm gonna
excite.
go back here. We're going to start a new giveaway. We're going to give away a
Excite,
game
dude.
called Hero of the Kingdom. So hashtag hero. Keeping it simple and stupid. And here we go. 3-minute warning. 2-minute and change. Not the most expensive game in the Steam library, but hey, if it's free, it's for me.
It's like another version of Oregon Trail.
Looks
Meets,
like Oregon
Age of
Trail
Empires.
and maybe no, it does very Oregon Trail. Yeah.
I was bitten by a nasty spider and I'm dying of poison.
Oh, what'd you? I have dysentery. Yeah, there you go.
The oxen's dying of malaria.
I didn't say I was giving away AAA games today, did I? Okay.
There's no AAA games coming out to give away, is there?
Oh, there's one on my list, but I'm kind of saving it for me.
What's on your list?
What?
What?
What AAA title's on your list?
Okay, AA. The Entropy Center on
Never heard of it.
Steam.
Oh, okay.
It's basically a game where you have to reverse time to solve puzzles.
Play Hero with the lights off.
Yeah, there's no other cool.
Oh no, he's talking about the other game.
Yeah, that game. Okay. I got 40 seconds left on this. Hashtag hero if you are interested. Not the most expensive game on my list, but hey,
You see, what is it?
It's free, man.
Something roulette. Like there's a horror like character in front of you, and it's like Russian roulette. You guys see this game?
No.
It's on that itch.io, and it's only like $1.20. And
Less than this game.
tons
This
of
game's
people streaming
$1.49.
This game, dude. People are just hooked on it, and it's just Russian roulette with a horror character. It's crazy.
I'm going with 10 more seconds, folks.
good
Hashtag
odds.
hero if you're interested.
1 in 5 chance right now.
When does that Mario vs Donkey Kong game come out? Is that February?
I think it's February. I have that pre-ordered forever.
When's Tekken coming out?
Tekken
8?
What is it? 8? Let's see here. Well, let's give this game away.
I'm
It's
saying
gonna be
it'll
Goopyfoot.
Is it?
Hey,
Is it
Carlo
really?
popped up.
Carlo.
What's up,
Here it
Carlo?
is.
He showed up.
Carlo.
He put the hero
Right
in,
at the end, and he
he's
got
the
it.
Hero. Boom.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, buddy.
Carl, you know how to hit me up, so go ahead and do that. I think you and I are friends on Discord, so give me a
That's Tekken.
ping, and I'll get that
Alright.
over to you. Let me just put
Tekken's
this
January
in my
20th.
Congratulations,
show
Carlo.
notes.
Congrats, Carl.
Big congrats. All right, we got one more game to give away later tonight, but let's go ahead and move on with the show. Get this off my screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Where did we leave off, guys? We were talking TV. We were talking spin-offs of The Boys and things like that. Where were we? Talk to
I
me,
was just
Goose.
watching
pretty much
Monarch and then
movies.
GDQ, dude. I'm just watching GDQ. That's
Okay,
it.
you're watching
That's,
GDQ on,
whole week
Twitch,
is
I
gonna
assume,
be
right?
GDQ, that's it. Yep. Every year that comes on, dude, the whole week is gonna be that. But I have to find time to watch The Boys, and I will
Thank
do
you.
that. But yeah, man, GDQ
'Cause
is
you're
a good
not allowed
time.
on
It's
the
a
show if you
speedrunning
don't.
event. Yes.
So if you guys don't know what GDQ is, it stands for Games Done Quick. This is basically speed runs on speed. We have seen literally, let me mute that son of a biscuit eater. We've seen games that normally take people 10 hours to beat done in 18 minutes flat.
Yep.
And shit like that.
Or
So if
people
you
could
want to go
race,
ahead and
it's
see all the glitches in Mario Bros, all the glitches in old school Zeldas and things like that, or especially Metroidvanias, a lot of those are done on Games Done Quick, and it's fun to watch. And Sean, correct me if I'm
It's
wrong,
really cool, man.
you can actually go ahead and do donations that go to charity. Is that what this is all about?
Yep, you could do donations. You could also get some great prizes with those donations. They raise millions guys. Like when the week's over, I think the most I've seen was 4 million they raised.
Wow.
So they raise a lot of money. It's just people nonstop donating in, and like if you hit certain goals for certain games, it'll be like, okay, play this game on extra hard mode, or do this, or do it glitchless. But it's cool to watch, man. So just type in GDQ on Twitch, and you'll be able to check it out. It's awesome though. It's definitely something.
And if I'm right, this is done live. So the
Done
challenges
live.
they have
And
and
it's
things like
24
that are
hours.
live. They're not pre-recorded.
Yep, it's 24 hours. It sucks, man, because I'm trying to go to sleep around 2 a.m, and they had like Dead Space last night. I missed that. They had a Mega Man block, which I was watching yesterday, which is really cool. People speedrunning Mega Man. Mario, Donkey Kong
Yep.
64. Jeez, man, there's so much. Pikmin 4 that was on there. Starfield was beat in an hour and 10 minutes, I think.
Really?
So yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a long ass game too.
Doom,
It is.
Doom Eternal, like anything you can think of, man. It's on that show. It's really good.
I couldn't get into Starfield. I tried playing it. I explored Earth, and then I was bored. That was it.
Yeah.
That would do
That
it.
was it.
Earth, and there's so many other places to visit. Nope, Earth sucks. I'm done with this game.
Yeah,
couldn't get
there's
into the story.
There's much better games for people who want to explore and things like that than Starfield. Starfield is a very enthralling game, but if you just want a lot of action, it's
Oh.
not for you.
It felt like Fallout, but in space. And I know the same dudes from Fallout made Starfield, obviously, but I thought Fallout was better because Fallout 4 was awesome to me. I played that for like 7 months straight.
Yeah, Fallout is great.
I was
Yeah.
hooked on
Love
76,
Fallout.
man, and people were hating on 76, and I loved it. I
I
just loved
didn't-
collecting stuff. being
I
with
got
my
to the
friends,
maximum
building.
level in Fallout 76.
Good shit.
I only
was
played
fun.
4 because
fun.
I played out 4 for myself, so I didn't decide to play another Fallout game. I'm sure if another one comes out for like PS5 or Xbox, I'll pick it up. But Fallout 4 was cool. I remember the first time I'm just like walking, and then I hear the, and then I was nuked, and I was like, "What the fuck was that? I need this gun. What is that? A nuke gun?" And then I was like, "That's when I discovered the nuke gun." And I'm like, "Yo, how the hell do I get that?" And I went back to the area that I was, and I'm like, I killed all the guys, and I got the nuke gun. And I'm like, "Yo, I love this gun."
And that's the one that I think it was 4. You were able to, what was it like when you shot? It did like a cool bullet time
Yeah.
thing. It was 4.
Depending on the kill. Depending on the
Yeah.
kill.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
Fallout's
for
good
me,
time.
a very big space type game that I really enjoyed, and it's cross platform, was Starlink. That's probably like 2 years ago.
Oh, is that when you were
but-
showing off your collectibles, right?
My collectibles.
That's right, I
You
remember
are
those,
correct, sir. Let me go ahead and throw this on the screen.
And I got so upset because that's when like I could have got all that stuff from Toys R Us at such a great price.
They were like for
I
a buck
did
and a half
not know
back
what
in the
the hell
day.
this game
These
was.
collectibles.
And now I wish
So-
I did get them all.
This is the Nintendo Switch version, which also is unique because it included Star Fox, which is a big Nintendo property.
Nova took us to the stars.
Loud enough?
We had
Yeah, that's
no
good.
idea
Okay.
what was waiting for us.
And the great thing about this, if you
Welcome
can
to
find
Atlas.
these
We're here.
toys
Man, I'm
to
gonna get
life,
so many hits back on Earth.
you
The
basically
artifact we're
had
collecting here
ships,
might just be the breakthrough we need.
weapons, and characters that you mixed together that the game responded to.
For this, the time has come to harvest.
But the Nintendo Switch version, of course, included Star Fox.
Yeah, I saw
was
Star Fox.
an add to that.
What's going on?
He's gone! They took St. Grant!
What?
No!
And again, this is the one where you actually put the Joy-Cons in a special controller and put on the toys to choose your weapons and stuff on the game.
Is lost.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Here's my boy Star Fox.
You can do this.
Digital version is dirt cheap nowadays too. Basically, people said this was No Man's Sky and Star Fox had a baby.
Going to the Switch.
Yeah,
wish I'd
see
seen
this
that a
one
long
shows
time
a little
ago.
more.
Welcome, one and all, to the Crimson Moon. They call me Fortune.
Let's see the jump cut.
You think you're an ace pilot, do you? Then
Not bad
prove
graphics.
it.
That
The
looks
most
entertaining.
dangerous racing
It
competition
is.
in the
It's
galaxy.
very story oriented.
Perhaps you'd like to show your worth in
Got
the
a
game.
pod
you
race
have the
with
whole
my
see.
sword.
If you have the whole crate of
Good
toys
luck
like I
with
had, it's that much cooler. You literally would go ahead and change the weapons
and
on
do
each
watch
wing
your step.
physically, and the game mimicked.
With all these outlaws in Atlas, things will get a little. This will be so exciting.
So, hello there, Star Fox.
Jump around them
Andrew.
before-
Sounds like you got a few
classic
bad
Star
guys
Fox
to
characters.
Oh wow.
Oh, now they're sucking you in. That's
Yeah.
Nintendo.
This time,
Yeah, they
it's my
got you.
turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me handle
Oh,
this
now
one
it's Star
first.
Fox game.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sounds like
Get
a
that box
job
of
for
toys.
Slippy Toad.
Do you think you're ready? Then let the games begin.
Yeah, dude.
Starling, Star Fox. Yeah, that's it. It's a Star Fox game now.
I forget when that came out. But yeah, when he showed me all of his collectibles, I wish I went to Toys R Us and got them all because, man, I remember they had a whole section of this Starlink
I'm
stuff.
back. I promise.
I just knew nothing about it.
You know what I have been watching since we're talking about that stuff?
Here's how you rock this on the Nintendo Switch.
What is
Do you
that?
recognize that?
Is that an amiibo?
No, that's a freaking. Hold on.
Is that a Lego?
It's like looks like the Star
The
Fox.
ship and
It's
Star
a
That's
Fox.
Star Fox's ship.
Yeah, I knew that, but is it a
Different
toy? Is it
weapons.
a Lego?
No, this was how you played this game.
Yeah,
Look at
dude,
this.
whatever weapons you
put
put
your
on, this,
Joy-Cons
you put in
into
the game.
this. You have your different pilots. Recognize that one. Put the ship in it. Switch out your weapons. You just take that weapon off, put another weapon on. The game recognized it and played as such.
Oh, so it's Skylanders for Star Fox.
I want to
Skylanders.
laugh at him for playing
you
that
go.
way, but I did play a Pokemon game all with the Pokeball.
I love that.
That's cool.
Which one did you have, Pikachu or Eevee?
I had Pikachu.
So did I.
It's a beer funnel.
That's cool though. You could take the weapons off and change them out.
Yes, and if you had different ships, and I have every single ship and every single weapon, but the cool thing
Kinda
about the
like
weapons is like this one right here is ice based. This one right here was plasma based.
That's
Depending
cool.
on who you went to fight, you change your weapons out on the controller, and it changed your loadout
I wonder
on
how much
your
money
ship.
a lot of all of those collectibles would be.
Guys, I gotta go. I got an 11
I know
o'clock.
you got 11
login
o'clock going
for
on, man.
customer. Yeah,
All
so
right, buddy.
I got a West Coaster. All right,
That's
guys.
okay.
Stop
We
it,
got to
man.
wrap this thing up
Appreciate it,
soon
buddy.
anyway.
Thanks for having me on. Appreciate you guys.
See ya.
Hopefully
Brooklyn
that
Menace,
Stygian
Papa,
doesn't
Sean,
last too
Rascal.
long, man. Just take some vitamin C.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Oh, no,
Lots of
dude,
rest.
I'm gonna be
Lots of
I'm gonna be
rest.
logged in for at least an hour with this guy. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Later, bro.
Later.
Later.
So yeah, Starlink was a great game. Matter of fact, I'm probably sure you could buy that for dirt cheap digitally right now, which will give you
Starlink's-
all the add-ons and shit like that. What you looking up, Sean?
Starlink Switch lot of 4 ships, $80.
Yeah, that's if you go physical. Go the digital deluxe edition. Which, by the way, Starlink was available for PlayStation and for Xbox in addition to Switch. I actually bought, I want to say, the Xbox version to get a physical ship you could not buy individually. But I got it for like $10, so what's the big deal? All right, come on, Sean. Find it. I'm waiting for you.
Can't find a good
I like
Starlink
games where
digital.
they do stuff like that, where
like about.
you can do things physically and interact. Remember, one of my favorite PS3 games was the one where you set your camera up over like the little cloth board, and the cards would come to life. And you would, it was like a card battling game, but
Sounds
it came
cool.
to life on the TV, and you'd battle against people online.
That was on what? The PS3?
Yeah.
Man, I remember that camera.
I stand corrected. Starlink Digital edition is $60 still for the Switch. I don't know how much it's gone for on Xbox anymore. But if you don't get the Switch, you don't get Star Fox.
Well, I want Star Fox.
Exactly.
Sean, the cards
But,
were collectible.
Keep your eyes on that.
And some were worth like a ridiculous amount of money if you got them. They were ultra rare. But all the cards had kind of like these barcodes on them, so when you put them down under the camera,
They came
it
to life.
knew that card would come to life on your
awesome.
screen.
That's cool. Now the Quest could just do that easily.
Yeah. Well,
Well, yeah,
then
you
it
got
was like-
Demio is that one game that does card games.
yeah, we played Demio.
Demio is a nice one. Matter of fact, like I was saying earlier before the show, I think next week might be a good. What do you think? Quest 3/VR show. Sean, talk about what's going on there. We haven't done a VR specific show in a while.
We could do that.
Catch
And
up
why'd you have
on
me
the
on
latest
this week?
things.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome to come back.
You're welcome to come on next week, Menace. No
Hey,
problem.
if you're talking VR
You're
and
the
you
VR
want to have
guy.
me back, I'll
That's
gladly
Brooklyn's
be here.
wheelhouse there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we talk about a little virtual desktop kind of stuff. Not just go gaming, but everything that's new and cool.
Steam Link.
You got that. We talked about last week. What did we talk about last week? Shall we talk about a couple different things? Well, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about. Let's see here. What was that thing here? Game
I
Op-
gotta,
the
I
Quest
gotta check out
Game
Meatball
Optimizer?
Saucy's video on that. I'm using the controls for that arcade that you can walk through.
Yeah.
What?
Meatball Saucy put out a good video on getting the controls set up for that.
Oh, the time
arcade,
capsule,
that
the
game. Yep.
arcade capsule.
Yep.
But we have, the Quest Game Optimizer we talked about. We also have the Unreal Engine, thing for Quest 3. Have you done that one yet, Brooklyn?
No, I know what you're talking about, where you can pretty much turn any game into VR that was built in the Unreal
That's
Engine.
built in the Unreal Engine.
I don't mess around with too much PC VR. I'm usually just either on the Quest 3 or the PSVR 2. I mess around a little, but
There's a lot, man. There's a lot on PC VR.
yeah,
It's nuts.
yeah. There's like a whole modding scene.
Marine, here's a good question. Haven't gotten into VR yet. And this is a question
Answered.
that gets
It's
asked a lot
Meta
in
3.
Discord.
It's the Meta 3
People
right now.
always wonder.
I say the Meta 3.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
And I'm not hating on the
Mixed reality is a big
PSVR
thing.
2, but you're asking what is a good headset to start with. And the reason why that one is because you put it on and
It's all
within 5
self-contained.
minutes you're ready to go. Yeah, you don't have to
No cables.
you don't have to set
Yeah.
anything up. You don't have to hook it to a computer. If you want
Put
to
it on your
get
head and go.
more advanced with it, you can do that. But that I think that's the best starting spot, and I would definitely it's worth the extra money over the Quest 2 to get the Meta 3.
Yeah, big
Quest
time.
2 is going on some deep deals, but man, that Quest 3, comparing it to the Quest 2, having the color pass through, having the mixed reality modes, man, there's just a lot of stuff that Quest 3 is like, it blows your mind. If you think Quest 2 could blow your mind, Quest 3 is just so much better.
The only thing, like, if you're going to jump in to the Meta 3, you got to go with a new head strap. You can't use what comes in the
don't
box.
use the one that comes with it.
Oh yeah, no.
It's garbage.
Which one did you go with, the Bobo or did you go with the Meta?
I go with the Elite all the time. I always
So did
just
I.
buy the
Always.
straight stuff.
Yeah.
I bought their charging dock. I know it's 10 times more than the
I want the
other stuff
charging
you can get.
dock. I don't have the space for it. The way my setup
looks so
is in
nice.
that room, I have 2 shelves underneath the TV, and they are like 18 inches wide by only 9 inches deep, 10 inches deep. And the way that thing sits, you have to put it on the charger, and then it goes longwise. So I'd have to put the charger somewhere else in that room or inside a wardrobe or something. So, but you've got it's made by Meta now. Before it was made by Anchor, but you got the Meta charger for
No,
it.
I got the Meta 3 charging dock. It's super low profile. It's it's pretty much sitting flat.
Yeah.
And
and you've got the Elite Plus battery.
You have the Elite Plus. I went with the Plus battery on this one.
Always
my
do.
Quest
Now
2,
I did
just
notice
had
on my
the
Quest 2, by the way,
Elite.
that It did break right on the edge here on one of those bands, so just be a little bit careful.
I saw that was happening to a lot of people, and then they actually recalled them and they kind of put them back out with a stronger material.
Hold it, they did a recall?
They did a recall on
I
both
could have gotten
elites.
some money back out of them. We had one break on us, and I literally was going like, you know what, honey? I could buy it from Walmart, maybe repackage the old ones, send it back. No one would know the difference. She said no, be an honest guy, and we threw it away.
And I just bought the Meta silicone face replacement.
That's a must. If you're doing
It's so nice.
anything exercise intensive, even if you're doing Beat Saber, that is a must.
What's cooler? It comes with the entire plastic
Yes.
piece that it attaches to. You just pop the original one off, snap that one in, you're ready to go.
Now, in our house, my wife and I both use. Let me get this off the screen for a second. We both use it for working out in Supernatural. So there's a lot of sweat going on right now. We're sharing the silicone version and wiping it down. I do miss the fact in the Quest 2 how easy it was to put a silicone overlay on the original interface. Because back then, the way the interface was designed, the part that contacted you was not so close to the headset itself. Now with the new Quest 3, the interface being so close to the actual, we'll call it the white plastic part of the Quest 3, putting on an overlay on top of that interface is a lot more difficult. I've actually tried a few for several companies on the side, and we've come to the conclusion that the only way to really put a silicone cover on the original interface is to take the interface off of the Quest 3 first, put the silicone cover on, and then put the whole thing back on the Quest. Which, at that point, it's easier if you just do what we're doing and switching out with a silicone full interface.
Yeah, I had the ones that you would put. They would kind of have like snap in the plastic, and then would have Velcro, and then you Velcro it on. But I like the way Meta got smart because they're well aware of all these third-party companies making.
Well, they actually
lots
used
of
to
money
give
selling
them away
pieces.
themselves. When you bought the Quest 2, you
They
actually
gave
got
you the
one
little
silicone cover.
They sent one out, and
Yep.
you had to get it to stay around. But now the one that I got, the whole thing, it just comes that way. So
Yeah,
I was happy with
it's
everything I
definitely
bought, I
better
was
that
happy
way.
with that.
I prefer the fabric one for doing regular gaming, such as Asgard's Wrath and things like that, or the golf game, the mini golf game. But if I'm doing anything where I may sweat, such as Beat Saber, Supernatural, or anything like that, definitely want to go with the silicone interface.
Speaking of the golf game, so the new cost around the world in 80 days is dropping this week. So we will definitely be at that. Yeah, I'd have my show on Friday night, but Saturday it's on. And I did hear Rexer's VR headset is working again, so he can pull up. Kev Greg can be there. And
Around
we
the
have
world
a whole
in
crew.
80 days, it's called, you said?
Yeah.
I'll have to look
The
it up.
Jules Verne course, the third in the series, is coming out.
Okay. And that's on that mini golf game, Walkabout Golf?
Walkabout Golf, yeah. It's a good game.
I'm like
Rex
Rex
with
with
VR.
VR.
That's all you need.
Every time Rexa has an issue with VR, he calls me. And I help him out.
There must be a lot of DLC for Walkabout, man. Must be a ton.
There is. They keep coming out with new ones. Matter of fact, if you buy that complete package, you can keep adding on to it. I think they call that the whole WHOLE in one bundle, which currently has 16 courses. Or is it 15? Yeah, it's 15 plus one, the game.
What's cool is whenever I stream it, I love streaming from the PSVR 2, but a lot of the other guys are on the Quest, besides Kev Gretz, but it's fine. We can all still play
So
together.
it's cross-platform. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what platform you're on.
That sounds fun, man.
Well, I've got every course on that so far, so I'm looking forward to playing that. We've been talking about maybe doing that Fridays or Saturdays or something, but All right, let me
Walk
take a
about
quick
golf.
peek here at this Unreal Engine mod really fast for you guys, and we'll see if that's worth anybody checking out.
Hello, welcome to Resend.
Yeah, it's a lot of talk.
Different panes.
Right.
Caps out at 10.
Okay, so Unreal
I did do some
Games.
experiments, so you
I hate to jiggle this much. Let me see.
I'll just stick to the Steam input. Like if I want to swap X for Y, I'll just join
Bad
that.
echo.
It's just more user-friendly
Is it?
as a whole.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Alright.
So you could play
We're showing
like
the
this.
same game, so this is boring. Screw that video. We're going
So
home.
we did initially actually like trials and
So it's called UEVR, Unreal Engine VR
Yes.
You know what's good about that is because even though it's not official, it could really give these AAA developers an idea of what their game would look like in VR. So that gives us the potential of them saying, hey, you know, why not put out an actual release? So this year is going to be big for VR. I mean,
Guaranteed. I definitely
this year, like the stuff that's coming out, it's starting to definitely pushing the limits. Can't believe, like, I'm still amazed by Asgard's Wrath 2 that is on
It's
a standalone
killer.
headset. It's nuts, man.
All right, so Sean was asking, is there downloadable stuff for Walkabout Mini Golf? This is
Yeah,
what's
whenever
called
they
an
come
all-in-one
out
bundle.
with a new course.
Yeah,
But, you
this
can
is
get
the best
whole
way to
one.
do it. You'll get all the other ones cheaper when the new ones come out. Meow Golf being the newest.
That one is a trip.
Meow Wolf.
I played that one with Brad and my
That's
family.
awesome.
Yep. And there are 15 DLCs, as you can see in this, so far for Walkabout Mini Golf.
It comes with some courses too. You get some that come with it when you buy
Yeah,
the
you get
game.
all the.
You get a
But
bunch.
here's the thing, Sean. If you're not like a regular player of this game and you don't care about collecting the lost balls and going through the fox hunts and getting new golf clubs, if you're playing with someone, as long as they own the course, you can play the course. So I have every course. So when I host it, whoever's in there can play the course, but they just can't find the lost balls.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I love when games do that. That only the one person has to have it, and anybody else can play. I hated games back in the day when you'd buy new
play,
maps
this
and
is
then the other person couldn't
required,
play.
and, yeah, that's cool, dude. I would definitely. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yo,
right now,
it's-
if you get the hole-in-one bundle, it's the cheapest way to get into the whole thing.
It's still, for me, visually, I think it's the best on the PSVR 2. I'll go back and forth to compare. It has come a long way. The Meta 3 definitely stepped up the graphics a bit, and they recently have been just out of nowhere. They started updating the original courses. They just did the original Tourist Trap over, which is like the first course in the game. It looks great. So it's fun. It's got that cartoony, like Zelda, Wind Waker type look to it.
Yeah.
To
Man,
everything,
I was a big fan of 3D Ultra Mini Golf, man. Like that was my shit. I love.
Now, this is the best social game out there.
Yeah, Walkabout Golf is next level.
I host a game. We get together with all different people from the home arcade community. We all go in there, bust each other's balls for a couple of hours. And like Rexer used to watch me play. And he was not like a big fan of VR because I guess he had a bad experience years ago, like getting motion sickness when he tried it. But he used to always pop in and watch me play VR, and he eventually wound up getting that Meta Pro. So he got the golf, jumped in, and man,
loved it.
Like we smoked him at first, but he immediately started to becoming a problem. Like he's good.
Nice.
All right, guys, I've got a third giveaway for tonight. Let me go ahead and get a hashtag in here so we can wrap this up for the night. Let's see here. We're going to go with... Ba, 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 ba. 'Cause I promised
man.
3
Here's
games.
one I haven't played in a while.
Hashtag
I never played that.
Journey. Should be easy for y'all to spell. Journey, Journey. And this is actually a $30 game on Steam right now. Let's see why.
Kindred Aerospace would like to welcome
Loud
you
enough?
to your destination,
Yeah.
wherever that may be. We're 65 to
I'm liking the
70%
graphics so
sure
far.
you'll
Almost
get
looks like
some
Fortnite, doesn't it?
Let your pioneering spirit guide you as you set foot on a previously unexplored world. So scan and
I was thinking Don't Stop Believing, but this is a different journey.
Exactly. I was thinking Stone in Love myself, but okay.
Good. Looks good.
All right. That one is.
Looks
We got
pretty
some
nice.
journeys coming in. Journey.
Take a look at the
Chances are good.
screenshots here.
Hashtag journey. Good luck, gamers. Good luck, Marine 50.
I like the visuals on
Watches
this.
my show Arcade Talk I'm on.
Yeah, let's go.
And I've still got over a minute left on this. That right there looks like No Man's Sky in Fortnite had a baby. Or just got drunk and hooked up. Something like that, right?
Next steps.
Let's see what the deal is on this one. It is verified for Steam Deck compatibility. So that it means 100% playable the Steam Deck if you have one.
Goofy Foot loves this one.
Is he the one who gave me this code? Let me see. This is courtesy of Goofy Foot.
Journey to the Savage
Coincidentally.
Let your pioneering spirit guide you as you set
Now it's playing in the background and I can't see what the hell's going on here.
everything you
Hello.
discover. Remember though that we can only afford
Yeah,
enough
it is
fuel
playing in the
for a
background.
one-way trip.
Go away. Timer is up. Giveaway tool says we have 7 entries so far. I'm going to count down from 10, 9,
Go for
8,
it.
7.
7,
Good luck.
6, 5.
Let's do this.
3. Meatball Saucy
Let's
says this
go.
is the giveaway of the night, people. And go.
Boom. Tick, 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 tick,
It's
tick, tick,
gonna
tick,
be-
tick,
Survey
tick,
says
tick,
the
tick,
big
tick,
wiener
tick.
is.
I'm saying Marine 50 again.
Come on, Marine 50.
Rich
Rich
Modello.
Modello. All
He
right.
always is
Awesome.
winning stuff on this show too.
Rich Modello's awesome.
Good shit.
He's also
Well
the guy
done.
who gives me half the codes that we give
Yeah,
away.
I mean, he's a
so.
good
This is
guy.
like Rich Wadello's free Amazon. He just shows up here. It's like, yeah, what game am I
All
going
right,
to
let me put this in the show notes as the next wiener.
Congratulations, Rich Modello.
By the way, who gave away their code to Joel? Was that Headshake gave away
Headshake.
Stygian?
Yep.
It was.
Okay. So I will mark that to go to Joel on my show notes so I don't F it up later tonight. And stopping the sharing. So that is the last of the giveaways tonight. We do
Yes, sir.
have showing up here on this channel in 16 minutes the promotion for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So be sure after the show to watch that here, 11:30 Eastern time. Short little 47-second YouTube short, but be sure to share that with anybody you think might be interested in the channel, the show, or just to win some of the prizes we're giving away for 1,000 subs. So that's what I challenge you guys to do. We're at 816 subs right now. Let's see if we can be, I don't know, what do you want? You want 850 for next week, Sean? Do you think we
like
could get
1,050.
34 in a week?
Yeah, that'd be great.
There you go. Our
sounds
target
good.
is 850 for next Tuesday's show. Of course, next Tuesday's show is going to be
think
all
you'll be
about
there.
VR, so you know I'm probably going to have this guy over here. Let me see. Brooklyn hanging out, telling us about what the hell we need to be doing on VR that we're not doing. I'm going to do my honest God's best effort to do things like virtual desktop. I mean, I don't want to just do gaming. I want to try to do a few extra things on here. I spend 8 hours a day in front of 2 screens, and I want to see if virtual desktop can go ahead and make that look cooler. Have you tried it yet, Brooklyn?
What,
For productivity?
Virtual desktop?
Yes.
For what?
For doing like productivity, for actually doing your daily job and
Um,
staring at a couple of screens.
No, I mostly go in there, hang out in my apartment, and sometimes
Watch
I'll
movies, watch shows.
just- Yeah, pop stuff up on
Look at
the
videos.
this. Look at this from Rich Modello.
Added Anchor MetaQuest 2 charger, brand new for the giveaway.
But I
Damn.
can understand, Rascal, with like some of the new rooms, you have like the gaming room, the monitor's right up close to you. You can. But like with the Meta 3, you can pretty much mix reality and virtual reality together and be in your own space. Just add a bunch of screens around you.
All right, let me add this to our list. Let's see, we're giving away an Anchor Quest 2 charging dock on the 1,000 sub giveaway. And that is going to be courtesy as Ritual Dello, correct?
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
I don't have a charging dock for the Quest 2.
And that was again made by Anchor, who is probably the best in terms of charging and battery technology. So that actually replaced the handset batteries with rechargeables, and did a great job of doing it. The only thing I think it had issues with, I think, was the Elite strap. I'm not sure. I know the MetaQuest 3 does a great job of integrating the Elite strap and battery. I think there was an issue with the battery on the Quest 2. I think you had to add a conductive thing to the left side there. Speaking of
barely
things
put
to
on
the
my
left side of
Quest
the
2
charging
anymore.
port,
Scott has
have you
an
tried
email.
the earbuds by Anchor for your Quest 3?
No.
Let me
I use
bring this
my
over.
PS5, the 3D headset.
Whoa! What's going on here? Look at Goofy Foot.
Scott has my email. You can add a big blue to the... Jesus Christ, on a popsicle stick. I'm going to have to
Big
redo
Blue.
this video
How the
now.
hell are you going to ship a Big Blue out?
You're
Big
gonna have
Blue.
to do a video.
Whoa.
Goofy,
Wow.
are you serious on this? Big Blue in a box? Is that what we're talking about? Big Blue in a box.
I got to throw
And-
something in too, guys. You know.
No way.
I assume this is going to be just like...
I'm going to throw in the big one. You can also...
I beg your
mean,
pardon.
when
Hey,
when
now.
Rascal's channel hits 10,000, I'm giving away one of these.
Here comes a sticker.
One of these.
Here comes a
Yo!
sticker.
Oh, I want
You can get a
one.
sticker.
Come
Damn you.
on, man.
You guys got me feeling embarrassed with all these cool prizes. I'm
And
gonna be
always
giving out
giving.
stickers
Brooklyn,
on
you're
my
always
show.
giving. You're always
Yes.
giving.
Well, I
I'm
want the
giving stuff out.
10,000, man. 'cause I
All
want
right,
that
so Goofy,
10,000.
hook me up here.
Not as much as these guys, though.
Is this in a box? Is it with socks or a fox? And I'm assuming that just like the Bobby
Get it outta
Vu,
here.
the winner pays shipping. Is this correct? Let me know, brother.
Get it out of here.
It's
he
still worth
says.
it.
Get it out of here. Go pick that mug up.
New inbox, NIB, and we're going to go ahead and say that the winner pays shipping. Unless you tell me different. Don't tell me different.
Stickers,
All right,
yes,
well, I'm going to have to do a second follow-up video
Winner
to the one that
pays.
comes out here in 11 minutes, stating that we have 2 new giveaways for that 1,000 sub show.
Say shipping
Blue.
I'm
right
pretty
now.
sure
Wow.
that show is all going to be giveaways at this rate, because so far
Right.
we've got Killer Instinct Arcade 1-Up, the Light Gun box, which, as you'll see in the video coming up, is self-contained PC.
From
and
Retro
everything.
Lizard.
Yep.
That's going to be nice.
We got
I
Anchor,
want one of his
Quest
boxes.
2 charging dock, Ritual Dello, a Big Blue in a box with a fox wearing socks from Goofy Foot.
Wow.
And by the way, in between here and then, if we get 1,000 viewers on any given show, Sean and I are going ahead and giving away, that means me because Sean didn't offer to pony up yet, $100 of Amazon gift cards.
1,000.
1,000
$10
viewers?
gift cards.
You meant 100.
1,000?
Yeah, I think it meant 100 viewers.
No, if we do 100 viewers on one single show.
You said 1,000
You
viewers.
said 1,000. I'm like, dang, bro.
Dude,
You're
if we
aiming
get
a bit
1,000
high.
viewers on- hold on, excuse me. If we get 1,000 viewers on one show, I might give away $1,000 Amazon gift cards.
Oh!
What?
I might also be high.
Yeah.
So that's the dealio. And in 10
Awesome.
minutes flat, there's a new video showing up on this channel talking about how we're going to go ahead and do those first 2 giveaways. And then I'll have to add another video now. Thanks for giving me more work, guys, for a follow-up on more giveaways.
And besides
So,
this guy's stickers, you got to check out his merch. This has some really sick
he's got some serious shit,
merch.
man.
The ultimate shill.
Brad's
is gonna
been
be
showing
mine.
it off. I
Needs
have to
to
send
be
Brad a super
mine,
chat.
dude.
I know. Look at that hat.
The ultimate.
I try
He's
to
shill.
got
make some
T-shirts.
at
He's
least
got hats. He got cool stuff.
good quality.
He's got
The stickers.
pint glasses.
These are just the first ones. I'll be giving these out on the show, you know. And I have a Friday Night Arcade show sticker coming too. I'm probably gonna do the Evil Arcade, but it's gonna be cut out in the shape of it. I'll send 2 once those other ones show up. Sean, if you
I
want one, no
totally
problem. just
messed up my
hit
second
me up.
screen here.
I already plastered Ichabod Crane's home arcade with stickers on Saturday night.
Yeah, man. When I get if I get some, I'm gonna stick them on
I
all
love
over
decor,
my
man. I love
arcade.
popping
Yeah,
out my
Brad.
walls
Come
or
on,
whatever, dude.
anytime. Yeah,
What?
man.
It's funny. I've
Love
gotten several
Love
similar
stickers.
Send it.
from
Love
other
stickers.
channels I was going through some stuff and saw one that actually came from Kongs R Us, where B and Mrs. Kongs R Us actually signed it, and I didn't even notice that when I first got it. I was
The hologram sticker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, B handed me one of those.
Yeah, I got one of
when we
those.
were over at our arcade.
Nice.
All right, so I've got the giveaways. I got the new giveaways that are being added to our 1,000 sub. Saiyan Spirits wants to win a hug from Rascal.
Aww.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that on 900 subs. I'm not going to wait till 1,000. Saiyan Spirits gets
Nice
a
virtual
hug
hug.
from Rascal
Very nice.
when we hit 900 subs. Flat out. And Jason asks Goofyfoot if he would. No, Sean. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
See, Brooklyn, this is how we work. If
yeah.
two people are producing the show, it sucks. Just let one person do the chat. All right. Well, you know what? That might cost you a little extra, but you know what? We'll do it for you, Jason. Speaking of Jason, by the way, Sean, you've got something to show us, okay?
Hey, yes I do.
Little Alien, a.k.a. Jason, has said next week, next Tuesday,
I gotta make this quick, man. We got
math in
7
my head
minutes.
says 23rd, we are giving away an Amber Nick something, 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 Sean. Show me this something, something.
Yes, this beauty.
The RS1, is that what it's called?
The Arc S. And it's beautiful.
yes, the Arc S.
This is absolutely
Everyone's raving about those
amazing.
things.
Dude, it's because of the 6 buttons. I
Yes,
absolutely
basically
love that
you're
this
doing
is 6
Sega games
buttons.
on that, right?
I've been playing Sega games on this. When the outage was last week, I was in bed playing Toe Jam and Earl with
you
no
go.
issues at all, of course, on this, man. It reminds me of a Nomad, which I have
Yes.
right here, too. So, in comparison, 6 buttons, just a
More
lot.
modern.
A lot.
Bigger
Of
screen,
course.
Way more
stuck
modern.
less batteries.
Lighter.
Yeah, dude, this is, and of course, this doesn't take cartridges, but yeah, dude, this is really, really good. I had a lot of fun with this. Sega Saturn games it plays too. So I'd say everything, I don't know, PS2?
Feed it your
PS3
ROMs.
maybe?
Feed
I mean,
it your
there's
ROMs.
a lot of good stuff, man. This
Well,
could
I'm going
handle
to
a
tell
lot.
you something you don't want to know about this one, Brad. Thank you for mentioning that. This specific version that Little Alien is going to get off of Amazon for the Big Wiener actually comes with. Let me move this over to here so I can
come with
see what's
ROMs.
going on.
4,541 games.
41 games.
Yeah.
So this
There you
will
go.
come pre-installed with 4,500 plus games built in. It supports 5G Wi-Fi. I don't assume that means 5G cellular. Let's assume it means the 5.8 Wi-Fi. Has a built-in pre-installed 128 TF card and is locked, cocked, and ready to rock. We're going to be giving away the this version here.
It's nice,
Looks just like
guys.
Sean's,
It's
which
really,
is the
really nice.
$104, is that right? That's a nice machine for that.
that is a $100 value.
Wow, that's nice.
And that will be shipped straight from Amazon to the big winner's house or business,
Nice.
depending upon what that's sent to.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
He'll load in 32,000.
Yeah, this
Hell
thing
yeah.
looks like it's pretty good. It looks exactly like yours, Sean.
Yep. It is.
And it supports Bluetooth controllers, so you can hook it up HDMI like you see here and make a freaking console out of it.
Nice.
You can't go wrong. Got the 2 speakers in front, good stereo action, and supposedly head-to-head over Wi-Fi if you got a friend or loved one who's got one of these.
Yep.
So this will be happening next Tuesday. Thank you, Little Alien, for the giveaway on that. And
We're
that'll
out
be
of here,
happening
Michael B.
If
next
I'm
week.
on the show, do I
2
still get
hours,
to enter?
man, and
Yes.
yeah, you guys, yeah, definitely.
What's
The
cool
only
about
people
the
who can't
Amber Nick,
enter are me.
if you win it, it's what's great is you can actually trade it in for 2 Brooklyn Menace stickers.
2 Brooklyn Menace stickers.
All you have to do is
That's
send
my
me
boy.
the Amber Nick.
That's right,
You
man.
get 2 stickers.
You can
That's
get double.
awesome. Great
Man.
deal.
You're doubling the value.
Those are 6 stickers, man. Definitely worth it.
And where was that last comment? You said that we were doing a long show again.
That's
Where's
Michael
my boy?
B. He's right here.
Michael B.
Yeah, well,
we are
there's a lot
going
of people on
ahead
here.
and waiting till just
Mickey
1
D.
minute before 11:30 when we premiere the 1,000 sub giveaway video. Talk about what's going on, and of course, it's already outdated because 2 people ponied up more stuff.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. Before we wrap this up here, the next 3 minutes, let's go around the house. Brad, do you want to promote anything? Say anything?
Yeah, I'm on a show, Arcade Talk, on Thursdays and Saturdays, and I'm on Friday Night Arcade Show. Check out the shows; they're all great.
And you're running 2 YouTube channels, the Papa Brad and Papa Brad Live, correct? Correct?
Yep.
Cool. Make sure people know that. If you don't see them on one, look on the other one.
Yeah, I'm trying to grow my other channel, so all my content will be on there for a little while.
Cool beans. Brooklyn, what's going on, man?
I want to get that one up to about 2K.
Couple more days, and the weekend's here, and I'll be back.
Friday,
hosting
baby.
My show, the Friday Night Arcade Show.
Great show.
Papa Brad, Steps Gaming, and Nick's. And this week we are going to be playing Satan's Hollow.
Nice. Awesome. Sean, anything you want to promote besides, you and me's?
No.
Michael, it's a little earlier, by the way. We're doing the giveaway when we reach 1,000 subs.
Man.
According to the dashboard, we are still at 816. 817. We gained one tonight.
I'm just glad to be back, man. It was crappy last week, so I'm just glad to be
It
back.
was a shit week last week for a lot of reasons. To die for. Good to have you by, man. Good. We can't wait to see the new Viper video.
We got 2 minutes. We got to get out
gotta
of
wrap
here.
this thing up.
Okay,
all
man.
right, so I got nothing else to say. I will see you guys next Tuesday. I've got some new content coming on the channel. I've done some pre-recording on some more gaming stuff, such as these wireless earbuds from Anchor that are made from Meta. So you'll check those out soon, as well as some guitar stuff I'm working on. And I do think, I put out some new stuff for the show, Sean, recently, where I was showing off some new rebranding.
Yes.
Let's see here. Share that screen. It's a window. It looks like that.
No. We're going to be done now.
We're going to do it.
Going to be done right now.
So, yeah, just rebranding a few things, bringing in the arcade action with the, let's see here, the other stuff I'm doing in terms of guitars and stuff.
Guitar playing Skull. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
good.
those are all courtesy
Looking
of
good.
AI. God love AI. All right, Sean, take us
Let's get
out, brother.
of here. Well, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love and comments and saying you've been enjoying the show. Please give a like on the way out. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe if you haven't yet to be up to date with all the latest uploads and live shows. Come join us in the Discord. We have Rascals Discord. We have MCAP's Discord, where you can go ahead and talk to all of us in the community and just BS and have a blast. But most importantly, the most important thing you got to do is block that console fanboy. We'll see you next week, everybody, and thank you for joining That Gaming Show. Have a great week.
All right, guys. Everyone
Peace.
here on the show, hang tight. I'll be right with you.
Stay legit.